episode 23. Jordan, 23. Yeah, when I think of 23, I think of Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
6 is LeBron.
I think LeBron, but that's just me, man.
When you 23, you think of LeBron.
Yeah, I do. I'm a LeBron fan. He's worth 23 most of his career.
Nah, bro. I'm a LeBron fan too, but
It's the LeBron episode, cousin. It's the Michael episode.
Welcome to another episode, baby.
We done with the 90s.
Yeah, you just throwing it out. It doesn't belong in history anymore.
We done with the 90s.
How you guys feel? You fellas doing good?
Shit, I'm all right.
Chilling.
I'm good.
Regular old Wednesday.
Hump
Drake's
day.
never coming on this pod with that hat on, huh? You
They
took
not like
Team
us.
Kendrick?
They not like us.
No, I
They
like the
not
hat.
like us.
You got to pick a side.
I like that.
You taking Team Kendrick or Team Drake?
I mean, they can both go fuck themselves, but like I like that. You making me pick a rapper? I'm picking Kendrick. If you're making me pick a rapper,
Me too.
I'm Team Drake, bro.
Oh, of course.
Drake, I'm with you, bro.
You're on the
You
loser
can-
side.
You're always welcome, man.
I never known you to be a loser, man. Very disappointed of you.
Drake's-
Never known you to be a loser, man.
He got clapped. He got clapped.
He did.
He got clapped.
Stop.
He's wearing the old polo 52-year-old woman sweaters tied around his waist. It's fried. It's cooked. It's done.
He got clapped, brother.
He picked the wrong one,
It's
man.
done.
That song just like
We always said if you fucked with the wrong one, it was gonna happen.
And he
finally did.
And
he fucked with the wrong
out
one.
of all of them, and he could have went with anybody,
Yeah.
and he went with freaking Kendrick.
Yeah.
Come on, Drake. Come on, bro. I can't defend
Turn
you.
the TV
versus that.
off. Turn the TV off.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. We got some fun stuff to talk about today, fellas. We're gonna talk about some QB wide receiver duos. We're gonna talk about the Lions. We're gonna talk about the Chiefs. We finna talk about the AFC. We might talk about your boy A-Rod if we get there.
That's not my boy, bro.
That's your boy.
That's not my boy.
We're gonna talk about some basketball, some LeBron, some Jimmy Butler.
Maybe the checks.
Maybe.
That's your second best. That's your second best favorite quarterback.
A-Rod?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's his favorite. That's his second
Whoa.
favorite quarterback.
I mean, he's great, bro.
Yep.
I mean,
So you like him more? Like right after Pat, he's your second favorite guy?
No, he used to be. No.
That's interesting.
No.
Really?
No,
Oh,
I'd
you
rather.
shifted?
Should be
Yeah.
Dak. You would think it'd be Dak.
He hates Dak.
I mean, you think.
Dak is just,
He hates Dak.
I feel like if Dak was another team, I'd probably defend him a little bit more. He
You
just
would.
he
You
gets
definitely-
lumped into
you
the
definitely would.
cowboy bullshit, man.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
And half the time it feels like he's the only adult in the room anyways too, so.
Half the time.
I got a soft spot for Dak.
Half the time. It's a good
Well.
90% of the time.
I judge on what he does in the field. It's not always great.
Yeah.
So first thing I want to talk about is what was it? Was it Monday night? We watched. We're not even talking about the Cowboys and the Bengals because that was just a different story, and both those teams are doing nothing this year. We saw freaking Jamar go off. Him and Burrow have been absolute. Like I think this is one of the best years that a QB and a wide receiver are having together. Like
The best.
yeah, Jamar wants to get paid. I wanted us to get right into what our top 5 quarterback and wide receiver duo is.
Currently playing.
Currently playing this year. So quarterback's injured, we can't have him in there.
Right.
So that means CD and Dak cannot be in there.
Right.
I was putting together a list today, just looking at receiving yards, and there's some shockers on this, bro. I wanted to
Right.
talk through it. We're gonna start from the bottom, right? From number 5. Who comes to mind for you guys?
Probably CJ and Nico.
I was thinking Tua Tyreek. I know Tyreek's not having a great season, but in general,
I real talk didn't have either of those guys.
who do you have at number 5?
Number 5, I had Golf and St. Brown.
I could see it.
So you got to keep in mind that if the QB sucks, you can't just have him on the list because the wide
All the QB's been balling. No?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Tua been
Yeah.
balling,
But if the
bro.
wide receiver isn't having the greatest year in the world,
So we're strictly going like power ranking of this year.
this year we're not talking about reputations of any of these guys. I'll tell you what my list I had.
What's your list?
So you guys can dog on it. So my top 5 quarterback wide receiver duo. Number 5, I had Golf and St. Brown. Number 4, I had Lamar and Flowers. Number 3, I had Geno and JSN. Number 2, I had Darnold and Jettas. And number 1, I had Burrow and Chase. Number one and number 2 are not negotiable for me.
Right. One is definitely one.
One is definitely
And
one.
two is definitely two.
Yeah, two is definitely
But two is, in reality, two is Jettas and whoever's at quarterback, if we're being fair.
Darnold's having a hell of a year.
He's having a good year.
If Josh didn't have that 6 touchdown day, we would all be talking about how Darnold had 5 touchdown throws.
He's having a decent year.
But he's having a good year. He's having
Give him some flowers.
So did Josh Dobbs last year.
Josh Dobbs did not have Minnesota 11-2, bro. You would think the Lions would be safe at 11-1. They still have to fight to the end of the year.
Yeah.
You had Geno and GSN at 3? Really?
JSN has almost 1,000 yards already, bro.
I don't like the way this question was framed.
Why?
Let's just say if healthy.
Yeah.
Let's just go current, but if healthy.
No, we're today.
I mean,
Today.
that's just accounting.
So-
That's accounting stats.
That's just
now.
stats.
That's just,
Yeah.
we're looking at stats
JSN
now.
has 911 yards. He's this year he's 6. You wouldn't know that.
How about do it healthy?
healthy?
Healthy and like the actual what's going on. Because obviously it'll be DK and Geno if you're going to have them in there. It's not going to be JSN. And that's what I'm saying. So like,
I think that JSN's turning into Geno's favorite target.
Okay.
So
then that's out of the 5 then. Because like 2 on Tyreek, I'm still taking that moving forward.
moving forward, my top 5 quarterback, wide receiver.
1 and 2 still the same.
Yeah, 1 and 2 stays the same. So you have.
Does it though?
Yeah.
But can I ask you a question? Does it? Like you'd rather have that over AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts?
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was gonna
Does
put
it
at
though?
3.
Yes.
I'm putting that at 3 though.
Because Jalen Hurts is a lot better than Sam Darnold. And like AJ is worse than Jettas, but he's not that much worse.
This is gonna be disrespectful. How much better
A lot.
of how much better of a pocket quarterback is Hurts better than Darnold?
Probably not at all.
I would argue that Darnold is a better pocket quarterback than Hurts.
Okay, so that means you have to take out Lamar out of this conversation too. You can't have him in there.
No,
see what I'm saying? Like,
because Lamar throws circles around Hurts in the pocket.
No, I'm saying like he's not a pocket quarterback though.
I know, but I'm saying though that the reason why
Who's a better quarterback, man?
the better quarterback is Hurts, but the combination,
You're still taking Hurts and AJ. If you had to build around, you're still taking Hurts and AJ. I am.
Why wouldn't you? Because of Jettas?
because of Jettas, and I have some respect for Darnold, bro. Like I don't look at Darnold as like a throwaway. I mean, Darnold's been like a top 10 quarterback this
But
year.
he's a mediocre quarterback.
I know, but one guy's playing like a top 10, the other guy is top 10.
In
There's
reality,
a big difference.
this is basically like the Brock Purdy thing like last year.
It is. It's
around
exactly
him.
what it is.
Around him. The player around him.
It's exactly what it is.
And I'm not gonna be a hypocrite like I'd be a hypocrite to say not give him credit. Like, yeah, bro. I mean, he's
Listen, these guys are always somewhere in the middle.
yeah.
They're not who
100%.
they look like, and they're not who we thought they were. They're somewhere in the middle. They're
we're
like
gonna go-
16
if
in the
we're gonna
league.
go healthy-
17th, bro.
We're going to go healthy.
Yeah.
Well, if you're-
Burrow, Chase.
you know,
Healthy. Dak, CD.
They're going to be up there. 100% they're going to be up there.
CD.
100%.
Darnold, Jettas.
yeah.
Hurts, Brown. And number 5 is literally a toss-up. He can throw it
Tyreek
around.
and
You know
Tua.
who like has an argument though? If they played a whole season, they didn't play a whole season obviously because of injuries and because of some weird shit going on. But Pickens and Russ would be up there. The numbers would be up there, bro.
Yeah.
Pickens'
Yeah.
numbers would be up there, bro.
Yeah.
Like they
Who are you
have
kicking out for him though? I'm not picking up. I can't. I can't kick out Tyreek.
yeah.
I can't.
Listen, the Darnold Jettas thing is weird. I'll say that. It's weird. Because he's
can't-
by far the worst quarterback on that list.
That doesn't matter, though.
But he's paired with like
But
the
it's-
best wide receiver on that
exactly.
list. So it's weird.
You have to put him
It's a
in there.
weird thing.
So, but, like, here's the thing, though.
I personally think CJ and Nico should be on there. CJ and Nico's heaven.
Can make an argument.
I don't see.
But like you said, where are we taking out? Who are we taking out?
I'm not. I don't see Nico over any of those.
And CJ would be the worst quarterback in there too,
Because
outside
like,
of Sam.
if Darnold was like limping,
Yeah.
If Darnold was like limping, to the end of the, to these games and having really bad numbers, then, I would say, okay, cool, we shouldn't have them on this list, like, because I didn't have Tua and
You know what it is?
Tyreek.
It's basically like a Jamal Murray and fucking Jokic.
Yeah, exactly what it is. Yeah, 100%.
Literally.
Because if I told you guys some
The
numbers,
coach already came out and said, "Hey, bro, like I just need someone who's accurate. You give me someone who's accurate, we'll be okay."
because if I gave you
That's pretty
guys
much
this,
what-
right,
he's already made it clear.
so Sam Darnold this year has 3,300 yards. That's 6th in the league. He has 28 throwing touchdowns. That's 3rd in the league, and he has 10 picks. That's pretty just average. And I would say that Darnold looks like more of a playmaker with this team than Purdy did last year with the Niners.
No, Purdy's better than Sam Darnold, bro.
No. But what I'm
Darnold
saying,
has
he
less
looks
weapons.
he looks like more of a playmaker out there than like Purdy. You know, everybody would shit on Purdy and be like, hey, he's just throwing these screens and stuff like that. Like, no, I see Darnold throwing bombs. Like bombs.
I know, but he's throwing them to Jordan Addison, and he's throwing them to Jettas, and he's throwing them to DJ Hawkinson, and he has Aaron Jones behind center, and he has one of the best lines.
But we know
you see what I'm saying, though? Like, it's a plug-and-play situation.
We know what it is with these pocket quarterbacks, though. If they don't have that, they're not going to look well.
Joe Burrow's a pocket quarterback.
That's different. That's a different. But we look at it like a guy like Jalen Hurts, right? AJ can't stand him because he can't get him the ball. That's not because AJ's not getting open. There's film. The guy gets open.
Also, there's a lot of weapons on that team, man. You're never going to get enough
And also,
targets.
bro, wide receivers are very, very selfish, man.
They
No
are,
matter
and
how much,
it's a
no matter
selfish.
how much they get, they're still going to be
It's a selfish position in nature.
It's a
though.
very selfish
You know what I mean?
position.
So it's like,
But yeah,
can we talk about that game for a second? I still don't understand that rule. So the best thing that I came away with that blocked punt is because it touched the Cowboys after, not because the kick was blocked.
Yeah.
If the kick had been blocked and Cincinnati would have picked it up before the first down, it would be Dallas ball.
It's only
but because it hit Dallas.
Yeah.
On the return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because it was blocked.
No, because
I thought as soon as it's blocked, it's a
So
fumble.
I assumed, and I think that's what it is. It's just basically like a tipped ball. It's still going in the air. It's still past like whatever it is, even if like it was a short kick, whatever. But the Cowboys muffed it. They touched it, and it's a muff.
So basically,
Yeah, I didn't realize it was like that.
So it's basically is a fumble that the Cincinnati Bengals
Came up
recovered.
Yeah.
And at the spot of the ball, it's a first
Such
down.
a
no matter
weird
what.
rule, though.
Well, no, not really.
When I seen it, it looked like
Yeah,
should be Cincinnati ball, but it's before the first.
Imagine if he would have.
Dallas
Imagine the
ball.
Bengals kicker would have kicked it even further. It looked weird because it got
tipped. That's what I'm
tipped.
saying. Yeah.
Imagine if the Cowboy player still would have touched it.
Yeah.
And it still would have went far.
Yeah.
And Turpin would have muffed the ball, and then the Bengals got the
Same
ball.
thing, yeah. But it
It's
just happened before the. I didn't.
You didn't think it was because it was
the
before the first
down. It's
Yeah.
weird, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah. It was
you
weird.
recovered a fumble, but you recovered it before your.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a
Worked on our
recovery.
Both those games freaking.
Oh, it worked out in the favor.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Worked out in favor.
It
That's
was
good.
bittersweet for me, man. I
It was just sweet for us.
don't think I could ever. Well, you know what? It was sweet for me too because the Cowboys get a better draft pick. But
There you
know,
go. Glass half full.
Yeah. Let's go to the. I want to go to the next thing. This has been driving me crazy all freaking week. And I'm interested to see what you guys think about this. I don't know. I'm a little. I think I know what I'm gonna get from you guys. I want to talk about the Chiefs real quick. Do you guys think that they are lucky, or are they good?
Both. Why
Can I
can't it
say
be both? A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of black magic. No big deal.
A little bit of luck plays into factor, and that they're the Chiefs, and they have the best quarterback in the league behind center, and they've been getting lucky with it.
Yeah, I've been getting lucky.
For me, I look at it like, yes, there's luck in it, 100%. But you can't get lucky 15 times in a row.
Hey, I showed you that stat. If all games were flipped,
Yeah.
They'd be 2-10.
literally they'll be 2-10
But
off of one possession. If the last possession is flipped, 2-10.
you hit it right on the nose, though, bro. Yes, there's some luck. You know, when, the Raiders, do something stupid, that's luck. But what's not lucky is that when the ball ends up in Patty's hands in the last drive, they have one of the best kickers in the league.
No.
And they
What
have-
about when they had their third string kicker last week and he
Buckner was up.
banged it
No,
off
but I'm
the
saying
post?
over the last 15, their last 15 wins have come in like one-score games.
Yeah.
And yes, there's some luck in there, but no, they just have a really good defense. Really, really good defense that keeps the game close. They have an offense that isn't going to separate from anybody.
Brother, that doink,
Some weird shit happened.
that doink
Some
field
weird shit
goal.
happened.
There's luck in it, but
Some
people
weird shit.
act like these 15 games are just luck. You can't get lucky 15 times. They should all go to the casino at this point.
They probably do.
They should like just real talk.
You gotta test your luck.
But
at
you get
some
what I'm
point.
saying though? Like you can't get
Yeah.
lucky 15 times in a row.
Why
I
not?
hope they keep getting lucky, bro.
It's just not.
It's not 15 times in a row. It's one time a week.
No, but like
You know why luck? You know why luck is a bitch? Sooner or later, it runs out on everyone,
Oh, I
brother.
mean,
Yeah,
that's not gonna work
Karma's a
out.
son of a whore, man. Karma is a son of a whore.
Sooner or later, it runs out on everyone, brother.
Oh, it's coming.
It's only so long you can beat guys by 3 points before you run into the wrong
Like,
one.
bro, they ran into the Bills and there was no luck involved. They just
Yeah.
got clapped.
They
They got clapped. Yeah, they. So
Sure did.
of the major contenders between the Chiefs, the Lions, the Bills, and the Eagles, who do you think is most likely to lose their first playoff game?
The
The
Ravens. The Ravens.
Damn.
You
got
didn't have the Ravens in there, did you?
No, I didn't have that. I didn't.
It's the Bills.
In good
Bills,
faith.
Lions,
The most likely team on
the
those
Chiefs.
is the Bills. I mean, the Bills are the least well-rounded team on that list that he just gave us.
well-rounded,
Yeah, they're the least rounded team on that.
arguably the best quarterback of those four.
Arguably, but like outside of that, though.
I look at it like
Defense is not
maybe.
great. Not a lot of great weapons. It's not a very well-rounded team, bro.
I look at it like it could be the Chiefs, and let me explain to you guys why. They're gonna get the first round bye, so they're gonna play somebody who gets out of the wild card
Playing hot.
playing hot, and no, I can't do that.
No, because
I see too
you're gonna
much.
give Andy Reid 2 weeks to prepare for a team.
I'm not gonna say Patty. They'll
Do
lose.
they
that.
get 2 weeks now?
No,
Well, he's gonna get 2 weeks because he has a week to prepare for whoever it is, and then a week to prepare for the actual opponent. So they're gonna get 2 weeks of prep.
Yeah, it is 2
They're gonna be more rested, and they're gonna get 2
you're
weeks.
gonna get Patty and Kelsey activated.
2 weeks prepped. Yeah, 2 weeks of rest, bro. And
So-
that'll matter more for Travis than it will for
So the Bills.
No, not the
I
Bills.
see the
Probably
Bills. For me, it's the
I
Bills.
see the Eagles.
The Eagles. You picked the best team in the league. Damn near.
They had it, but they did. But
I
done
could see
before.
it. You know who I could see if they played Tampa Bay?
Literally,
No, they
Tampa Bay is the only team to beat the Eagles.
Hey,
and the
that's
Lions
their
this year.
That's actually their kryptonite. That's their Eli.
It's just a different.
That's actually their Eli. if
It's
you
a
think about
different
it.
situation for them though. Now, man, they're a lot better in a better place.
I mean, he beat him this year. He beat him not that long ago. It was this year he beat him.
Was AJ out of that game though? It doesn't matter. Hurts can't get him the ball anyways, so it's not like.
I thought you liked Hurts. Last episode, you said, "Oh, I'm growing. Hurts is
I
growing on
am
me."
growing,
What happened?
but it's
They're
just-
winning games. AJ, stop. You guys are winning games. Stop.
I think that
wrong
AJ
with
looks
you,
at it like,
Did he get his bag already?
yeah, but that's. I think AJ is looking at it like we're gonna need to have that connection to win the big one.
No, it'll be all right. He
We
it
have
with-
the first
he
round
has,
bye,
he has it with Devontae. We'll be all right.
As of today, you guys do, but it's not guaranteed.
We need the Eagles to lose this week. They lose.
We just need to win out. If we win out, we'll be okay.
If you win out, you get it over the Eagles.
I think
Yeah,
so
they
because
have
it's
2
point
losses.
differential.
The
and
Eagles have 2 losses.
We have more point differential
Oh,
over
that's
them
right.
too.
That's
One
right.
loss.
That's right. That's right.
We beat them in point differential too.
and we
so
have
come to
we,
us.
what's called the tiebreaker in the division. We beat all our divisions.
Yeah,
Come in. Yeah, all over. Wherever you look at it. If the
I'm
Lions
not
win out,
gonna
they're
lie.
be the
I
number one
can't
seed.
see the Chiefs lose their first game. I can't see the Lions lose their first game. I can't. No.
Probably
Hey,
the Bills.
who are they playing?
Like at the hey,
The Lions. Who are they playing first round?
It isn't. I mean,
Don't say it doesn't matter. It might be the Vikings. It might be the
Well,
Packers.
it's gonna be one of those teams.
I hope not. I don't see it.
Not
but
at
like,
Ford
you know,
Field. I would be really shook.
It's
I
possible.
can't see the.
To be honest with you,
The
man,
Packers scare me more than the
to
Vikings
be
at Ford
honest with
Field.
you, man, each one of those 4 teams, I can see them losing in the first round.
Oh, it could happen to anyone.
It literally
What do you mean?
can
No,
happen
it
to
could
anyone.
It's
happen. to
more
anyone.
than likely to happen.
It can happen to anyone.
Like if I see the Bills had to run into like the Steelers. Yeah, it's tough, man.
The Bills are. I want to make this clear.
Oh no, I'm with you.
They're pretenders slightly. They're slight pretenders. Slight.
I think they're overvalued.
I think
yeah,
Josh covers up a lot of shit for the Bills that in the playoffs is hard to cover up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Josh this year has been covering up. Like most of the years, it hasn't been.
Every other quarterback on those 4 guys he just gave me combines for 6 touchdowns. They like their team is gonna win the game. Their team is going to win the game.
Oh, blowouts.
So
Yeah,
like,
no,
he's the only one that can have 6 touchdowns.
You think so?
Yeah,
If
man.
Patrick Mahomes has 6 touchdowns,
Bro,
they're not gonna
Patrick
win the game.
gets 2. He gets 1.5.
If Jalen Hurts
Man,
has
flip it.
6 touchdowns, they're not gonna win that game.
Flip it.
On
Jared
who?
Goff had 5 picks and they still won the game.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, that's the whole point. I mean,
Exactly, bro.
There's a
Now imagine he
game.
had 6 touchdowns that game instead of 5 picks.
I've come,
know what I mean?
I've
Like-
come to the point where I just don't see the Bills. I don't even think they won't beat the Ravens in the playoffs, and they won't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs.
The Ravens is a tough out for them because
Same.
they have a very shitty.
And you know the Chiefs are smart enough just to they'll run down their throats.
yeah.
It's just the way. I
And the
look at
Ravens
it.
aren't. They're not smart. They're just. It's Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, so it's like
just
they're
throw
gonna
it-
run on them
throw it down.
regardless. So
Literally.
You know, this year, I was thinking about it. The AFC contenders every single one of them that we look at as contenders are deeply flawed. And it's why I keep on thinking, like, week by week, that the champion's going to come out of the NFC. Think about it. The Ravens can't cover me or you. The Bills' defense is almost just as bad. Like, their run defense is really, really bad. The Chiefs can't separate from anybody because they don't really have much firepower on offense right now. Do we really believe in the Steelers just yet? Probably not. We still got to see some more. Like, they all have a deep flaw that really can't be overtaken, especially the Ravens and the Bills.
Who's the least flawless?
Eagles and Lions.
No, in the AFC.
And believe it or not,
It's the Ravens.
believe it or not, the least flawed team of
the
all of them
Ravens.
is probably the Chiefs, which is kind of effed up to say.
The surprising thing about the Chiefs has been their pass defense recently has been trash, and they had
Because
one of the best in the league last
because
year.
they lost Snead and then the second wide receiver.
But they started off the season very hot.
their
again.
second corner got hurt in
that
the
makes
South, so
sense.
they were like shuffling.
McDuffie's still in though.
McDuffie, yeah,
that's their
but-
best one right now,
Yeah,
so.
they're so it's the. Yeah, it's like the Bills' defense is really bad, and the Ravens' defense is really bad, bro.
Their secondary
Yeah,
is really bad.
this year proved that quarterback wins doesn't count. It shouldn't be a stat. It shouldn't what we judge our quarterbacks off of, because if you looked at Lamar's numbers, you would be like, that team probably has one loss in this year. They have 5. If you looked at Joe Burrow's numbers,
Dynasty.
what would you think that team is doing
Dynasty.
this year?
Him and Jamar's.
Yeah, you would be like, oh no, bro, like that team is freaking
Yeah.
it.
10-2.
If I showed you Patty's numbers, you would think
they literally came
you
out
would,
and said they're like,
yeah.
they're having
If
the
I showed you
best
Patty's
years.
numbers, you would be like, yo, that team not making the playoffs.
It should count for something. Quarterback win should count for something, but it shouldn't be
but
the end all
it
be all.
wouldn't be. It shouldn't be like what we've done in the past with Purdy, where we're like, yeah, well, that guy's
One game.
he's
yeah.
one game, so he's better
100%.
than that guy. No, not all wins are created equally. You know what
Not
I'm
all
saying?
losses are created equally.
100%. Like, it
You know what I
was.
mean?
You know, it's just kind of how I was looking at
Before
it.
you go on to your next thing, we got a comment on YouTube on one of our shorts. You said something on the other pod. You said when we were doing the who would you rather have for the next 5 years, and Lamar and Josh Allen, you pissed off one of our viewers because you said Josh Allen's starting to separate himself from Lamar.
Okay.
And he asked you, what do you mean by that? So would you like to share what you meant by he's
Yeah,
separating
absolutely.
himself from
What
Lamar
I mean
Jackson?
by separating himself is, so I've always viewed Josh Allen as a better thrower of the football than Lamar, just purely from the pocket.
Right.
So the only thing that I can always ever say that was holding Josh back was his turnovers. Well, this year he's completely cut that out.
Right.
So if you are a Lamar fan, going back and saying that he's better than Josh, and all you ever had was the turnovers, what do you have right now?
What if they brought up this year's stats and showed you, like, here you go, like Lamar's stats are a lot nicer than Josh's? What do you say to that?
I would argue with you that Lamar has more on offense and Josh has a bigger load to carry. That would be my argument. It's arguable,
But it was flipped in the past.
it was
Lamar was carrying a bigger load before. This
yes,
year.
but it was just like, well, you can't just turn the ball over that much and be better than the other guy.
Right.
That's just, that's just,
You're right. 1,000%.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
I think it pissed
it's a-
him. I don't want to read people's minds, but I think it pissed him off that he said he's separating from. Separating means like now there's a gap between me and you. That's what separating means. It's like we separated. There's a gap now.
I mean, he is.
No, it's not a gap between
No, it's
Lamar
not a
and
gap,
Josh
but
Allen.
But
bro.
to me,
like they're arguable. Like you
but
can take your pick with
to
those two
me
guys.
from this, they're arguable. To me, this year he is creating a somewhat of a gap. Again, either one that you give me, I'm happy with. But for me, again, I just look at Josh as a better pure thrower of the ball. I just do.
Yeah.
Lamar's is 10 times the runner. He just is in
His
my
throwing
eyes.
stats are better than Josh's though. Even when he had worse teams.
But I'm
So it's
talking
weird,
about
bro.
the style of the way that they throw the ball. Like when I think of teams trying
Are
to
we a little ignorant on Lamar?
No.
No.
Do we
man.
treat him unfairly sometimes? Because he's
Not
a
at
running quarterback.
No, Hetty.
Because his throwing
Lamar
numbers are not
is
bad.
Lamar
So is
is
Josh.
arguably is the second best quarterback in the league,
Right.
bar none.
Because when you ask him to throw the ball this year, he's like setting records damn near.
But when you watch these games, I see Josh as a better pocket quarterback.
Yeah. I'm still taking Lamar outside of the pocket though.
Yeah, that's fine.
like on the move and as a
Again,
runner.
if you gave me either one of them, I'm happy with them. But I mean, yeah, this year to me, he is somewhat creating a little bit of a gap because all anybody could ever say about Josh with his turnovers, and he's cut it down.
What would it take for you to see either one of those guys as the best quarterback in the NFL over Pat?
Like, what do you mean? Like, just holistically?
Like we walk in next year, we say, "Hey, bro, like Pat is great, but this guy's the best quarterback in
I'm
the
always
NFL."
open for saying somebody goes in as a better quarterback than Josh for like that season, but
The Pat. Where you're like,
them Pat.
where you could say like, "Yeah, bro, like Pat can't do this." Like, what would it take? Because to me, it would just be Josh winning the Super Bowl this year.
And MVP.
I mean, MVP is Super Bowl is more important.
If Josh won the championship this year, I would be open for somebody to sit there and talk to me about.
He's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Is he the guy that if you switched with Pat, would he have the similar amount of like wins and stuff like that?
That didn't prove it to you this year?
No, because Josh was not as good as Patty was to start off. I mean,
No, I'm saying like this Josh right now.
oh no, this Josh. Yeah,
And
no,
if you gave him the teams that Pat has had,
no,
he wins Super Bowls, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Josh is the best quarterback in the league right now.
Like today,
Right now?
through 13 weeks,
Yes.
sure, yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
If Josh won the if Josh won the Super Bowl,
And I'm so sorry to cut you off. We only say that because Lamar's secondary is terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
And Petty's having a shitty year.
Right, because if their secondary was normal and they had 12, 13 wins, 10 wins on the season, and we look at Lamar's numbers and be like, yeah, that's the MVP and that's the best quarterback in the league right now. It's very situational. That's why I'm asking, what would it take for us to look up and be like, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like, what would it take for this guy to be like, okay, yeah, this is the best quarterback in the NFL? For me, it's
they need some
for
championships.
Lamar, it'd be 1 or 2 championships. For Josh, it would be the Super Bowl. Think about what he'd have to go through to get to the Super Bowl. Bro.
Yeah, I think
Think about the AFC and think about the NFC.
Lamar.
And think about who'd he have to go through. Bro.
Lamar, Petty,
so.
either
And
lines are
yeah,
Eagles.
I
Tough,
think
bro.
that if
Tough. Yeah, you're right.
so for me to come out here and say that I think that Lamar or Josh is a better quarterback than Patty, it'd probably take like more than one championship for me to do that. Because we watched Patty like take some teams that shouldn't have been in the Super Bowl.
It was only
and they
one.
won.
It was only last year.
Last two.
No, the year before that, man, they had a good team, bro. Wallah,
They had a good
They had a very,
team,
very good
but
team, bro. And like last year, yeah,
we
I
were
agree.
talking about like Juju Smith-Schuster being their number one.
No, their number one is Travis Kelce. I hate when people
Trevor-
do that, bro. Travis Kelce's
No,
their number
but
one
Trevor-
receiver.
but-
Going into the season, they had no number one.
I'm talking about 2 years ago against the
Oh.
Eagles.
Yeah,
It was
like-
Travis Kelce, bro. It was the number one guy.
No, I know, but
Like-
it takes more than one weapon. Like, how many guys? Like, I don't know if Josh Allen's won a Super Bowl with Juju, like with Travis.
Last
and
year,
Juju.
no.
Not last year.
But 2 years ago in the first one, yeah, probably.
'Cause-
with Tyreek, if you gave him Tyreek and Kelce, I think he'd win a Super Bowl.
Have you seen
right?
these playoff numbers, bro?
They're crazy.
Like they're
They're crazy.
like perfect.
They're crazy. One thing we never mentioned though is Andy Reid, and the
course.
miracles he would work for those 2 other guys.
course.
If they were in that system.
Of course,
And that matters. Like that really, like the other 2 guys are playing with defensive coaches.
100%.
So offensively, it's like there's a lot more on their plate.
100%. But I don't know if Josh could play. Like we're talking about, I think like over the last 2 playoffs, he hasn't thrown a pick.
Josh Allen.
No, Lamar. I mean, I'm sorry, Patty.
Pat?
Yeah. I mean, I have the numbers here. Like I was looking at his playoff numbers. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's the second best quarterback ever. Like as of right now.
You know what
So
I mean?
it's-
I think that if you wanted to replace Patty with somebody and see the similar success, it would be Josh.
Or Lamar.
I would rather have Josh in that
You can flip him.
because it took
That's how
Lamar.
I look at him.
Lamar and
It took
That's how I look
Lamar
at
a minute to become the passer that he is now.
Josh's passing stats were garbage through his first couple of years too, bro. Like, let's just be fair. That's what I'm saying. Let's not be a little ignorant because he's a
I think that
running
I think that
quarterback.
it would take a lot for me to sit there and be like, no, that guy's a lot better. Because I think it would be short-sighted to throw away 4 championship appearances and 3 rings.
This would be the toughest Super Bowl from any Super Bowl that, like, if either one of them win the Super Bowl, it's tougher than any Super Bowl that Pat won arguably last year. Arguably. Especially Josh.
Yeah, because they would have
Especially
to.
because
they would
at least Josh had the best defense in the
They
league.
would-
I mean, Pet had the best
they
defense in
would
the league
be.
last year.
They would have to beat a juggernaut in the NFC.
It will be.
Yeah.
A juggernaut is gonna come
It's
out
gonna
of
be-
Yeah, no.
NFC like no matter what.
It's gonna be one of two teams who could
Guys,
potentially go on a dynasty.
The only
Like,
way
that's what it's gonna
AFC
be, bro.
You guys really want the truth. The only way an AFC championship, an AFC team is going to win the championship this year
There's
is
if Lamar gets there.
or if Patty and Travis just do it again. I don't think they have it this year. Because to beat the Lions, man, you're gonna have to play flawless football.
You know what we do a lot as football fans, bro?
Flawless.
We overreact.
to what?
To what?
We just always overreact. It's week by week.
Yeah.
Like it feels like the whole world is all out on the Ravens now.
Out?
Yeah,
No,
like,
I'm-
the
I'm
Ravens are-
still- I'm still-
I mean, they're 8-5. Like they don't have a great record, but I guarantee you, like the AFC doesn't want to see them still.
Oh,
They don't want to play that team,
Of course not.
guys,
even
I,
with their bad secondary, bro.
I think that the Ravens are going to be in the AFC Championship. I
Still,
don't,
huh?
guys. I really don't care about. I really don't care about regular season.
I mean, they lose two more, they might not be in the postseason.
They will trust me. They will get in there. I don't care about
Bro,
the regular season.
nobody cares about the football. You have to be good in the
No,
regular
you
season.
have
get
to
there.
Yeah, you
do,
should
but
build good habits.
I
throughout the regular
don't. I
season.
don't overreact if, like, okay, if the Lions lose to, if the Lions lose to the freaking, if the Lions would have lost to the Bears on Thanksgiving, like they should have. Were we gonna sit here and say the Lions weren't gonna be in the Super Bowl?
No, but if they lost the next three,
Different story. I'm talking about losing streaks.
but that's what
that's what
that's what
Ravens
that's what
do.
happens with the Ravens though. It's
The
like,
Ravens
they
have a
lost.
formula on offense that will work in the playoffs.
What about defense?
No, that's what I'm talking about. Their formula, because again, the Chiefs don't have this. Like they don't have the firepower on offense to make them pay on defense.
But they don't have to. If their defense is going to hold the other team to fucking 12 points, 13 points.
And the
they put
Bills,
up- they
and
put
the
up
Bills,
27 on them
and the
first game they
Bills,
played.
real talk, they will get ran on, bro,
Yeah, the Bills. will get
over
rid
and
of.
over and over again. I don't overreact.
So you're saying it's a potential we see Lamar in the Super Bowl this year?
I think it's going to be my pick stays the same.
Chiefs Ravens.
I have Chiefs, Ravens in the AFC Championship, and just like I picked before the year, it's going to be the Eagles and the Lions. Everybody laughed at me when I put the Eagles in there.
Really? You had the Eagles in there?
I have the Eagles and the Lions, and I have the Ravens and the Chiefs.
What did we have? Niners.
I want to say one of you guys had. We all had Lions in there.
I had Lions in the NFC Championship
I don't remember who I had.
and in the Super Bowl, but I had the Ravens one in the Super Bowl. And then I switched it. You had
To
the
the
Lions one in
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I forgot the
bro.
NFC Championship.
Little Nostradamus
What am I-
of my time. No,
NFC
no
Championship,
big
I had
deal.
I had the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yeah, you
did.
NFC Championship.
I had the Colts
I had
and
the
the
Lions
Chiefs.
and somebody
Yeah,
else. What I
that
had in
was.
NFC Championship.
I want to say you. I want to say you had
Niners, Lions.
I
I
think
think.
the
is
I
what it
want to
is.
say you had the Niners in there.
Pretty
And I
sure
don't
it
blame
was
anybody.
pick.
I don't blame anybody about the Eagles because
Overrated,
this
I
is some questions.
Yeah, I had the Eagles in the NFC Championship.
I
bro.
think you had the same.
Yeah, I had the
thing.
Eagles,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure, but you put the Colts in the AFC Championship.
mean-
and you put the Jets. And
I said
so-
Lions Chiefs, but
yeah.
still might be Lions Chiefs. What's the big deal?
More than likely, it's gonna
Little
be that.
details, no problem.
It's more than likely gonna be that.
Our bold predictions were fucking bold. Bold.
Listen, man, one of my bold predictions went to fruition. I'm just saying, cousin.
Hey, as Lion fans, do you guys like Dan going for it as much as he does?
Absolutely.
No, I don't.
Absolutely. I love it.
I don't.
You
It was
start-
so much. It was so little risk. It was so much risk for so little reward. Like you almost risked losing the game, so you could take away 20 seconds from the Packers. That's all you were gonna take away, bro.
Man, you started that way. It worked that way when you started
So
it.
what happens when it ended that way last year in the NFC Championship game?
I mean,
It ended that way.
That doesn't matter. It happens. You start
No,
with
that's
it.
not.
Yeah, but that's who they
but,
are.
But
That's
the
who they are.
Super Bowls are determined, Ali, by 2-3 plays sometimes,
Amen.
bro. So it's like you have to be those details, those fine-combed details. The difference between a dynasty and a team who drafts in the top 10 every year. It's those details, bro. Like, do you want him to go for it? If that was the playoffs, would you be honest? If that was the NFC Championship
Yes.
game, you'd be okay with him doing that?
Yes, 1,000%.
You're crazy, bro.
And that game right there and then.
And what
You
if he
don't
turns
wanna
it over?
He almost did.
And what if he turned it over?
I mean, golf fell.
then what?
Golf fell.
I mean, yeah, but we
I mean,
can't,
that's
we
but
can't base
it wasn't
it.
touched.
So I just want to be. I'll
We
say
can't
this.
base it off what ifs, bro.
I
Yeah,
love.
you
We're gonna
you
base
have
it-
to base it off what ifs.
Then what if? What if they
In
missed
that
the field
scenario,
goal?
Ali, in that scenario,
What
we're
if they missed
fourth.
the field goal?
But then that's not on the coach. I did everything. I did in my power. Up until that point, I got my players to the position where they can succeed.
But my coach
If they
wants me
miss,
to
they
go
miss.
for it. I mean, no.
But if
man.
I'm like fourth in inches,
Hey,
right? Let's say I'm in fourth in inches.
Yeah.
Let's say I get that first down. What happens? I end the game, right? Let's say I don't get that first down. What happens?
You lose.
yeah,
I mean,
you
you
hold
I lose. I give them the ball back with a minute left.
You gotta hold the defense.
Okay. How
but
was
their
the defense playing?
wasn't holding them.
They gave up 30 points.
I
Damn, you
understand.
understand? Yeah.
So
I love it.
hey, I
No,
was cool
man.
with him. I was cool with him going for it against Green Bay. What I'm not cool with Dan Campbell is the saying, "This is what got us here," and what Lions fans said last year. Well, that's what got us to this point. Okay, absolutes do not work in football. It's situational. So it shouldn't be that every single time it's a fourth down that you should go for it. It should depend on a lot of different things. Because I promise you, Dan, it can't be an absolute against the Chiefs. It can't be an absolute against the Eagles. Like, those teams are good enough to make you pay for those mistakes. Just like the Niners were good enough to make them pay for their mistakes last year.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
They didn't go for 4 on 4th and inches, right? They hit the field goal.
The Green Bay had no timeouts.
Okay, Green Bay comes down the field and scores, not hit field goal. Then what?
It would take an avid.
I mean, brother, we just seen it with Joe. We just seen it with the Bengals, and we seen it.
The Green Bay
Then you
no,
trust your defense.
Huh?
Then you trust your
The-
defense.
I mean, you're like, you can't trust your defense with that minimum time though. We
They
want
had-
to end the game. I'm not gonna like.
But I just asked you, if he doesn't get the fourth down, what do? You said trust the defense. So you're trusting him regardless.
What are you talking about? No,
I
said,
just asked you, if they don't go for on fourth and one, they don't get it. You said they have to trust their
I mean,
defense.
they have to, but like, why would I want to do that though? Like, I'll just go. I want to go. My offense is better than my defense.
It's too much risk for such a little reward, bro.
I love it.
You're risking losing the game to take off 25 seconds from the
Hey,
Packers.
man.
It's stupid to me, bro.
I love it.
I don't
It's
like absolutes. I'm cool
and
with
you know,
aggressive.
man. I don't know. Like, he didn't make that decision. I don't know if you know what happened. Dan Campbell didn't make that decision. Dan Campbell chose to kick. Jared Goff went up to him and told him, "Hey, like,
that's
Dan,
fine.
I really want to
But
go
more
for
than
it."
likely, it's
and he's like,
it's-
and no, he asked him. You can see it on the sideline. He asked him. He's like, "You want to go for it, Jared?" He's like, "Yes, I do." He's like, "All right, we're going for it."
Yeah.
Like, he trusted his quarterback.
But
But then stick to your guns.
I'm gonna trust my offense more than my defense, man. If I'm Dan Campbell and I have that offense,
all
I'ma
I
trust
gotta
it
say
more than
about
my
Dan,
defense.
all
That's
I gotta say
say.
about
Yeah.
Dan is, Dan, don't be the reason why your team doesn't make it to Super Bowl or doesn't win it.
I wouldn't trade him for any other coach in the league. But you know, it's just like, I
Don't be the
sometimes it's
reason.
scary.
Hey, don't
Hey,
be
that
the
was so
reason.
scary.
Don't be the reason why your team does not win the Super Bowl.
no.
Because his team was the reason. He was the reason why they were not in the Super Bowl last year.
And this year, to be because AJ Brown has 140 and Devontae has 92 in the same game.
I'm just saying,
It won't be
we
Dan.
can't walk away with it where a coach goes on for it 100 times on fourth down and it doesn't. I'm okay with you going on fourth down, but don't. I just hate the saying, "This is what got us here."
Fourth down, depending on game and clock situation,
Yes,
you know, I'm
situational,
good.
bro,
Like in the
yes.
third quarter, I'm good.
Don't make it an absolute. I hate when people said that.
in
Don't
the
make it
fourth
absolute.
quarter, there's a minute left. It was so scary.
Hey, real
It
talk. I was
so
cool with him doing it
scary,
against
bro.
Green Bay.
How much money do we have on that game? It was scary, bro.
I was okay with him doing it. I was okay with him doing it against Green Bay.
Hey, we're taking Niners Rams tomorrow, cuz.
I don't know. I got some thinking to do.
You still haven't thought about it. The game is in 12 hours.
I've thought about every minute of the day. Just not sure.
Where you
yet.
leaning? Can you tell me where you're leaning?
My head tells me Niners. My heart tells me Rams.
No, so we're putting 800 on the Rams. But
I've been trying to go head more than heart lately.
Rams are underdogs in that game, right?
Yeah, we'll live bet.
Why though?
Are they gonna come? Are they gonna pay us twice,
Why?
2 times in a week?
Why are they underdogs?
Because
CMC's not playing.
It's on the road, and they almost have the same record, guys. Let's not act like
I know, but one team has been very hurt. One team is hurt. One team is healthy now. The other team's still hurt.
I mean, the Niners still got some players.
I think it's a disrespectful line, bro. I think the Rams should be favored in that game. Just real talk, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's not get conflated. They beat that, guys. They beat the Bears.
Who?
The Niners,
They
yeah.
clapped the Bears.
So there's a little more like, oh, the
That's
Niners
not-
big.
Well, not rather here. They're
They're trash.
Garbage.
And Brock Purdy, I'm not gonna say your nickname out here on the stage. but you're trash.
Disrespectful.
I already said it once. Can I say it again?
Yeah.
Can I say it again?
No.
No. All right. Well, since we're sitting here picking games, let's
Demonetization.
visit the Basement Boyz game of the week. Recap records as we always do.
Uh-huh.
We all got dubs last week because we all picked. Who did we all pick last week?
That's what I'm saying. I forgot.
You're the one that's supposed to be prepared for this.
I mean, I am. We all picked the Chiefs over the Chargers. Smart.
shit, right.
Did you pick the Chiefs
I
last year?
sure did.
Okay, I was wondering.
We picked them with more than just our mouths. I'll tell you what, boys.
Yeah, we
Yes,
sure
sir.
freaking did. Never gonna bet against Patty.
I don't want to do it again.
Me neither.
4-9.
Not bad.
Wow! Get in there.
Mr. Hattie, 6 and 7. We're getting closer to 500, and I'm at 8 and 5.
Ooh.
You're the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm the Ravens, and
I'm
you
the
got
Bengals.
I'm the Rams.
You are the Rams.
You know what I mean? Like,
Literally,
oh,
yeah.
maybe he could do some damage. We'll see what happens.
All right, Basement Boys game of the week. Steelers at the Eagles.
Eagles, my baby. Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going Eagles that game. Because it's at the Eagles.
This is like you saying your heart tells you something, your head tells me something.
So what does your head tell you?
Steelers.
Your head tells you Steelers?
I thought that was gonna be. So go with the Steelers.
No, I'm going with the Eagles.
Buck up and go with the Steelers.
No, I'm going with the Eagles.
The Eags.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles, especially with Pickens probably not playing that game.
Right.
And I think if Pickens was playing, they would probably.
Hey, we
still
should look
beat
at
them.
that line.
It's not that great.
You looked at it already?
It's
Minus
like-
295 or
It's
something?
not
not
that
that
great.
great
We
at
could
all.
live that one.
Oh, they're big underdogs in that
Yes.
game. Oh, I'm going Steelers. I'm joking. I'm going the Eagles.
I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles probably beat them. By
Mike Tomlin's a beast as an underdog, though.
I know.
He's a fucking beast as an
I know,
underdog.
but against the Eagles are really good.
Eagles
There,
take this
there's
game.
been some chatter around
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I think they're gonna come out and they're gonna.
Prove a point.
I would say.
How long
I'm
is it going to
taking-
take Jalen Hurts to ham me this game?
Hey, I'm taking AJ for 102 dubs. I'm telling you right now.
You should.
Literally right now.
Or the complete opposite. Hurts tells him, "Fuck you." It's going to Devontae.
No, hell no. They had a talk.
And then
I
we
don't
take
know,
Devontae for 50. No big deal.
I'm taking AJ over. I'm not even having a fantasy.
Why are you going to take AJ for anything?
Why?
We said no more lays, bro. No more parlays, bro.
Oh, yeah, you do that, brother. I'm just still going to
He still donates to FanDuel.
He likes to donate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he donates to FanDuel with his
But
touchdown
Oh,
scores.
why don't you donate to me and Hakeem from now on?
Yeah, just donate
I mean,
that.
نحن أولى فيهم.
How about this? Donate it to me. I'll put it in a pot for you, and then I'll put it on money lines. For you.
Wow.
You might as well.
Hey, you know what we should do? Every time one of us gets the urge to play a parlay, we put it in a pot. We put it in a pot. we put it on a money line every Sunday.
Hey, real quick before we get off football. I don't know. We shouldn't even talk about this guy, but we will. I don't want to give this guy too much.
Who the
of
fuck
the
are we
spotlight.
talking about?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers does the Jets run change anything about him or make your view about him any different?
But what do you mean? The Jets
Like, do you
run?
see him any differently?
Yeah, I see him better. I see him in a better light now as a football player.
Really?
As a football player,
Why?
strictly
Why?
as a football player.
Why?
Because it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I remember the old Aaron Rodgers now, and I'm like, my God, he was so fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
Because I see the other side now of it.
Yeah.
So now the good side, like when he was Aaron Rodgers, it's even more in my mind. Like, yeah, bro, Aaron was for real, bro.
Yeah, like prime Rodgers on this team. You're thinking
like this is a dynasty.
Yeah, like
this
you're
is
thinking-
a complete dynasty.
Yeah,
so
you're like thinking like, oh my
there's
God,
a big
Devontae,
difference. You know what I mean?
Why would my mind change about Aaron Rodgers? Like, well, like
As a better, like I'm saying,
Has
strictly
he-
football. Outside of the field, we had a few veins pop in here about 10, 15 episodes ago. I was calling
does
him,
your
you
view
know what I
of
was
him
calling him.
Does his legacy anything change for you?
no, not really.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you want him on the pod?
Fuck yeah,
No.
man. A-Rod,
Why?
come on, man. It's like one of the
Don't listen to him. Where's the camera?
Hey,
Camera man,
A-Rod,
don't listen.
you're welcome,
Why are we
Jerry.
doing the X right now?
A-Rod, you are one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, bro.
Yeah,
I
he'll
would,
come and tell us that he has to go to fucking Mexico for some stupid shit. And I can't make it. Hey,
I mean,
Rod,
listen.
we'll give you $1 million.
If he cancels,
nah,
on,
man,
if,
I
he,
gotta,
if he cancels on us, that's okay.
I gotta go see the Great Walls of China. What? What?
Ayahuasca trip.
I was just gonna say because you know there's a lot of guys that live in the moment. Oh, A-Rod sucks. So he's actually 40, coming off an Achilles tear.
Yeah, but so was Tom. So
Well,
was
that's
LeBron.
not- he's
So
not
was
Tom.
Peyton.
That's not
So
what-
was
that's not
Drew.
What's that? That's not Tom. Yeah, I know that's not Tom.
Hey, Brett
He's
Favre
not
was
Tom.
40.
Yeah.
And Brett Favre looked pretty good in Minnesota.
Hey,
no,
brother.
no, those guys were coming off an Achilles tear though.
No, they weren't.
I mean, so
Brett
what?
Favre was always Iron Man, though, bro.
An Achilles tear is like the worst thing.
Man, and
Is Brett top 10 in your list? Does he
All
crack
time?
it? Yeah, all time.
no.
Oh, he doesn't make it in your 10?
I gotta
don't.
see a list,
I
but I
don't
don't
know,
think so.
but A-Rod's over Brett.
Fuck yeah, he's over, bro.
Yeah.
Easy.
Is he
No,
though?
I don't think-
But is he though?
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
joking.
Yeah, no, I don't think that Brett's on my top 10. I gotta do a top 10 quarterback list.
We all have to.
yeah, I gotta do one, bro.
Top 10, actually, not top 5. I hate top 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't like top 5 because you're a big teddy bear. You're a softie. You don't like leaving people out. You know,
I mean,
some people
I
they
am.
have to be left out.
No, man. Top 10 is fair.
I mean, I could do a top 5 right now, right off the head.
Top 5 is fair.
time?
Top 10 is
Top
fair.
5 real quick, all time.
Top 5 is easier than 10.
I
That's what I'm saying.
I do Tom, Petty, Montana,
Rogers Payton.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Josh Allen,
No, man.
Lamar Jackson.
No. Man.
Peyton Manning is not a top 5 quarterback.
Maybe.
You're not putting Troy in there?
Guys, Peyton Manning. Hello.
Maybe Peyton.
Is
and
this
maybe
mic
Troy.
on?
Troy.
Yeah, maybe Peyton, Tom, Troy.
Yeah.
I don't
Troy?
I don't look at Troy as.
La,
No, I don't have Troy.
John Elway's better than Troy, bro. What the
Oh,
fuck's
I'm
wrong
so
with you
sorry.
guys, bro?
I'm so sorry. Let me restart that.
Dan Marino's better than Troy.
Tom, for the time being, Tom,
For the all time.
Patty,
Pitt,
For the all time.
Montana,
Joe,
Elway,
the
and then
L's,
you could put Manning in there.
the men's.
Yeah,
put Manning.
Troy.
So we're going the Braids, the Pats,
The Holmes.
the Holmes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the L's,
Yes.
and then we're going. Who do we say 4? The Pates,
Always.
Elway, man.
the L's.
The ways.
Yeah,
Oh, so who's 3? The Mons. The Mons was 3.
I'm losing.
The
so, I'm
tens.
losing. Yeah, you know,
Mons are
I
tens.
forget to talk about Elway.
Wait,
all the
Montana,
time.
Mons are
Elway's who like Josh is right now with the Dubs.
We're going Mons or Tens on Montana.
Mons.
You don't like the Tens?
No, Mons.
The Mons, you're right.
The Mons is better.
Joe Cool, baby. Overrated motherfucker, probably too.
Who?
Joe Montana.
He has 6. No, he has 5.
He has 4.
Four, brother.
That bum.
Four.
Bez about to have more through 5 years than this motherfucker in his whole career.
Is he? Hey, what if Petty don't win another one?
He's still better.
Is he?
Yeah, fuck you.
Man, out of respect, do I gotta put Montana number 2 now?
Before he talks
Over
about...
who?
Do I gotta put Montana number 2 right now? Because he has one more than him. No, I got Petty number 2.
Are you going to disrespect all these now? Like, for, like, where's
No, I mean, of
What
the
is it
five,
disrespect?
of the 5, all of them are.
What is it
all
to
of them but
disrespect? They're
Pat
all
and
old.
Pat, and I'm saying
And if you want the truth, you
no, I'm
You
not
want the
doing all
truth?
that. And I'm thinking about it. Maybe Montana.
on this
is
Bills
over.
team, I'm not trading Josh for any of them. So if you want the truth, if we're just talking absolutes,
Elway, we forget
if we're
about
just talking absolutes.
Hey, we forget.
You
to
guys
talk
ever seen
about-
the English kid? I don't speak of much of babies. I speak in absolute. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking
I
about.
have no idea what you're talking
Oh
about.
my god, we're talking about Mane. Never seen that video before? Mane, the soccer player.
No.
Oh wow, never mind.
I gotta watch.
let's
I
take a
gotta
break.
show it to you guys after.
Hey, real quick before we jump into basketball, we had some news break like an hour ago. Quick reactions. Bill to college football, UNC. What is your first reaction to it?
My first reaction was way more than an hour ago. My second reaction is why?
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm just so weird out. I would think Bill would have ended his career on the sidelines of an NFL team, man.
My reaction is it was more Tom than Bill. This is my reaction.
Thank you.
It was more Tom than Bill because
Are we
maybe,
pushing?
maybe.
Are we pushing more than you said?
I don't know. When
50-50
Tom
last
was
time?
40, half the teams in the league were still lining up. When Bill was available, one interview, not available jobs. So, a little tough.
So we're back to 60-40,
A little
70-30?
tough. 60-40.
Yeah, I think
I'm okay with 60-40.
Listen,
70-30.
60-65.
Okay with
man.
65-35. Best I can give you. Ask me Andy Pett.
Listen, I think
Andy
that
Ask me Andy Pett.
Andy Pett.
50-50.
I think
Yeah.
that
50-50.
I think
Yes.
that
Yes.
I think that they both needed each other, bro. Obviously, Tom didn't need him as much as Bill did, but
That's all I want to hear. That's it.
I mean, when you give him 65%, you know,
I mean,
that's,
he's the majority.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You know what's all funny part of this whole story is Tom might need a coach soon
Yeah.
in Las
The
Vegas.
Raider, yeah.
Little
you
tough.
know damn well Tom was not going to call Bill.
Little tough.
They didn't like him when he was his coach.
I mean, I'm sure he loved him as a coach. You know.
They didn't like him as a person.
That's conjecture. We're not gonna get into that. I wouldn't like him.
All right, let's get into the hoops. Hey, so as you guys can see, we got this new prop. We got this little mini basketball hoop. And ever since I've been looking your way, I keep thinking, so is that like how Yao Ming would see the rim? No, that's stupid. Another 3 feet down.
Smeto?
Yeah, it's dumb. That was dumb. That was
No,
dumb.
but what I was thinking is, so like LeBron and Mike saw the rim like this. That's crazy. That's some wild
I mean,
shit,
some
bro.
guys were getting.
Yeah.
Damn, some people were getting.
Yeah, so it's not that impressive when they dunk. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
What? You still gotta.
Boss, that's 3 feet. They're dunking on 10 feet.
And they still have to get past the other guys,
I
and
know.
these guys are
Just the level
windmilling.
of-
Damn, that's
the level of difficulty in the slam dunk contest is unbelievable, bro.
damn. Damn, that's gone so whack though, man.
It's gotten whack. Okay,
They gotta
but,
get
like,
these like.
It's gotten whack because like, what is there more to do?
There's more to do.
But if there were
There's
stars in
more.
there,
There's
Hetty,
more to do.
we would
There's
still
more.
be. Hey, if there were stars in there, we would be more interested in it though.
Because
it's more entertaining.
I don't even remember who was in it this year.
but the dunks would be better.
Yeah, but we would still be like, oh my god,
I don't remember who
just
was in
because
it
it was a
this
star.
All LeBron would have to do is come out here, throw it off the backboard like he does in every warm up. Throw it off the backboard, tomahawk, and people would be like, "Oh wow, that's crazy."
Yeah,
but
bro.
it's like a nasty dunk.
year. That is a nice.
But it would.
Jeremy Evans does it. It's like, oh okay.
But that's what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
though.
Even pogo stick, man.
Yeah,
But that's what I was trying
still
to.
one of the greatest plays in NBA history. That block against the Clippers and that jam on Ronnie Thurioff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Build your perfect slam dunk competition today with the players that are playing.
All
today.
time.
No, today. With
Okay.
the players
now?
playing.
Ant has to
today.
be in there if we're
And
doing excitement. Ja has to be in there.
Zion.
Zion.
And Giannis.
No.
I don't really look at Giannis as like a.
Guys, if Giannis was a slam dunk contest, we'd be running to our TVs.
Oh yeah, you could put him in there.
Let's be real with each
But I
other.
don't look
Five?
at him as like a flexible type.
Let's do
of,
5.
We're going 5.
Is that how many people are usually in there?
Well, we'll go 5 just for shits and giggles.
Okay, so okay, we had.
Man, 1 year they have 6. 1 year they have teams.
Who
1 year they have
knows, bro? So we have
Ja, Zion,
Ant.
Giannis.
Wemby. I would be sick to see Wemby in there, bro. Hey, could Wemby dunk from the 3-point line?
Hey, we're gonna grandparent him in. Right? Zach Levine.
Oh, that's
Do that. I'm taking out Giannis, putting Aaron Gordon.
Real talk.
Aaron Gordon go. He's not the same
Aaron
guy.
Gordon should have won.
Well, yeah,
I'm letting you know right now. Aaron Gordon should have won in 2016.
No,
man.
I was always on the side of Zach Levine. I always thought Zach Levine.
I wasn't
had
mad
a
with
better
whoever
dunk
it went
contest.
with.
That 2016 one, bro, when he was doing those dunks, he should have won. He
I
got
thought
robbed.
Levine- I
He
thought-
done- Zach Levine
I
said
really
shit.
hope Ant would jump into one of these, bro.
never, no.
For what?
Into one of these dunk competitions.
Bro, this league,
For
I'm
what-
sorry.
for, man,
for
for-
softies, man.
No, just for entertainment.
Well, the guy who ruined the dunk contest was truly LeBron.
Because he said I wasn't doing it.
Yeah, he's like, no.
But
fuck it.
why?
And then one year he's like, hey, I'm preliminary putting my name. Remember I was watching the
09.
All-Star game live.
I was watching it too.
I'm preliminary putting my name in the All-Star game.
Next year comes.
In the slam dunk contest.
I'm convinced Nike told him not to do it.
I gotta show up at what time did I read it?
I'm convinced Nike
Straight.
told him not to do
a
it.
bunch of softies right now, man.
I'm
great.
convinced.
Softies.
Just in case he would have lost.
Hey, you guys keep calling them soft. They're not soft.
They're soft.
They're
finesse.
They're not. No, I'm not talking about basketball. I'm talking about them as people. They're not soft. They're just
No, they're not soft.
they're adjusting to the times, bro.
No, I'm talking about basketball, man. They're soft.
Well, they're not soft.
They're-
They're not soft basketball players.
They're more.
The
Yeah,
game
they
is
are,
more
bro.
finesse now.
How?
Yeah, bro.
The game is more finesse now.
How? Man, prime example number 1, Kawhi Leonard. Prime example number 2.
Kawhi Leonard, when he was playing, is not
When?
a soft basketball player,
When?
bro.
When was that?
That's what I'm
2016?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
2017?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like they're not soft players. They're not soft
Listen,
people.
Brother,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
take-
But that's
I
what
take
people say.
offense to something,
You already
though.
know how I feel about this, man.
I know.
I take offense to something though, guys. Like
They're not gonna play a regular season game. They're gonna play in a slam
no,
dunk
like
contest.
guys, we can't get mad at Kawhi for hurting his knee
He's not
and
hurt.
having he's had
He's not hurt.
16 surgeries,
I don't
bro.
believe
Like you know, these guys want to be out there to play. Like they just
This mic gets any closer, I'm impregnated.
You just said finesse, bro. You literally
Hey,
No.
say something about the mic.
I talk about finesse as far as like the style plays.
Right, right,
finesse.
right.
It's because it's more of a you look at the top 10 players in the
Right,
league.
right, right.
Some of them are Europeans. They
Right,
play
right.
finesse. But you bring up like Kawhi, no, like the guys
because they're more skilled too.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
like
they're more
their
skilled.
knee, his knee is fucked.
They're more skilled. Do you know why you never used to see Rudy Gay take 3 dribbles between his legs and take a step back? Because he couldn't. Because he couldn't do it. That's why he didn't do it. You know what I mean?
Well, think
That's
about who
why.
you're mad at. Like, okay, you're mad at Embiid. Like, no, he just had a surgery.
Not fucking me.
You're mad at Kawhi. Hey, what is he supposed to do?
Rob him, folks.
I swear to you.
Rob him,
What are they
folks.
supposed to do?
I swear to you, bro. Like him, Paul George, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is a piece of shit.
I haven't seen a dribble from all 4 of them.
Ben Simmons been playing the whole season.
This
Yeah,
season?
Ben Simmons
I
playing the
haven't
whole
watching the Nets.
Limited minutes, but he's playing.
So the problem is when stories come out about your love for basketball, then I start to question you. But I don't think that Kawhi doesn't love basketball. Like I just don't.
I don't think he loves it as much as he used to.
No, probably not. But I don't.
I think it's more of a check to him
But
nowadays.
if like Kawhi can be out there, Kawhi would be out
No.
there. You want to know how I know? Because with that same knee that he just had surgery on, he was trying to fake it in the U.S. basketball, and they sent his ass home. Like he wants to play.
so why doesn't he fake it on the Clippers?
Thank you.
I mean, you're gonna go 82 games with the fucked
No,
knee.
play every other game.
No, but for your love of basketball, it should make you want to go 82 games.
I mean, he's trying to prolong his
I
career,
mean, if you
bro.
want to go play
I mean,
in London,
but you get,
why
I mean,
wouldn't
do you get what I'm saying though? Like, if
No, I know why he does it.
no, if you're hurt, you're hurt.
It's hard to convince me the guy's been hurt for 5 years, man.
No, I believe it. I mean, Hetty, he's
I
had-
believe a lot of it is in his head.
Oh, MRIs of torn ACLs and shit.
No, not those, but Hakeem, a lot of times
No.
that he missed wasn't a torn
Oh,
MRIs.
no.
A lot of times he missed was like, oh, aggravated knee. So
Oh
I'm sitting on the
100%.
sitting on the
During the
bench
year,
for 14 games.
no,
A lot
during
of
the
it was
year,
like that.
during the year, the load management bullshit, him popping up and saying, "Hey, today I'm not playing Ty Lue." That's different. But I'm talking about like these playoff injuries that he's randomly having. Like, no, those are just torn meniscus.
What playoff
Playoff
injuries?
injuries.
He
They've been in
hasn't been to the
playoffs for 5
playoffs.
years.
I'm saying every time that the Clippers have gotten to the playoffs, like the last 3 years, something's always happened to Kawhi. But actual injuries have happened.
I think that's more because he doesn't play.
You think his body's not ready?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, bro.
I
I don't think his body's accustomed to playing 80
Yeah,
games.
I'm not.
They'll
I'm not a
never-
doctor, but
they'll-
also
they'll
you're
never
trying to
be-
convince me the
they'll
guy's
never
been
be
hurt for
on
5
06,
years.
07,
Come on,
08,
bro.
09, 2010 players, 2011 players, 2012 players. There'll never be players like that ever again, man.
Oh yeah. What type of player were you, man?
What type of player was I? Oh, man, I was a hooper.
Like that?
You
Yeah.
were.
I was a hooper.
All right, we're not going to sit here and talk about how our high school games were the greatest
you
games.
should
Of course
ever.
not. You should avoid that topic
Yeah,
by all
you
means.
should.
Oh, you guys were 1-star. I mean, 4-star players, and I didn't know.
No, but
mean,
we
no,
should have
bro.
started. We didn't just start because of our class.
You had to tell the people out there.
Hey, we can't do that.
No,
Stop,
I didn't say anything.
Stop.
I didn't say
Why would
nothing.
you do that?
I didn't say nothing.
That's
I didn't even.
I didn't say nothing.
I didn't even want to do
I
that.
didn't even say nothing. He was our
He's a
glue
piece of
guy.
shit.
He was our glue guy.
He's a piece of
You
shit.
would never do that shit. To
I
me.
wouldn't.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
you my
fucked.
man's.
Yeah, bro.
You my man's.
That's what you were
For
saying.
real. I mean, I didn't say that.
That's
I mean,
what you
at
were
least he
saying.
didn't. If he
Oh,
could
oh.
say it behind my back, he just didn't tell
They don't know what I'm talking
all
about.
of America.
You just said.
Yeah, you just said that. I only started because of my class.
What's that mean?
He's trying to tell you. He's trying to get you.
What's that? You were a glue guy.
Hey, switch.
You know what you were to us? You were like,
Switch topic.
no, 1 second before we move on to the next thing. Give me like 10 seconds of dead air, silence. I want to hear nothing but silence for 10 seconds. You were our Jalen Green. And you should
On the Rockets?
Yeah, you should take that.
Oh
and
yeah,
run.
hell yeah! I was Jalen Green of that
You should
team.
take that and run. Because some games you'd have 10, some games you'd have 2. So it's like, you know what I mean?
never had 2
And you
points.
thought you were a feisty defender. You hit your shots sometimes. You thought you could dribble. You're Jalen Green. Except Jalen Green could do all those things.
Horrible.
Oh yeah, I don't know. What's going
Listen,
on.
it was between Tabo Safalosha. So you pick your pick.
I'll take either.
No, he's Tabo Safalosha.
No, man. He's that good of a
actually-
defender.
I mean,
Hakeem is that good of a defender?
It was feisty.
We got to see those videos this Sunday. When we
It was
film.
feisty.
By the way, Jalen Green has 8.
Yeah, you're not Jalen Green.
Hey, okay, I want to talk about Boston real quick.
Why?
Hey, bro, real talk. This NBA season, nothing as fun has happened. So I've just been trying to get myself to think about the playoffs and beyond then. Who do you think is best built in the East right now to beat the Boston Celtics?
The Milwaukee
Milwaukee
Bucks. Whoa. That's quick.
It was.
That's quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yes, it was.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks.
You're
Why?
fucking.
1000%.
Why? Because the best player in the East is on the Milwaukee Bucks.
And
And Damian Lillard has been on a fucking
fifth
tear.
best point guard in the league. 5th, 6th best point guard in the league.
If it isn't,
Hey, man, can you give a little more thought before you put somebody top 5 all the time and shit? You always try to put people in top 5s.
That's why I said 6.
He might not be top 10, bro. For being real about it, he might not be top 10.
Really?
Yeah, man.
if it's not the Bucks, then it is.
Steph? No, listen to me. Is he better than Steph right now? Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, I'm still taking Steph over him.
Steph is getting clapped by the Rockets by 14.
You should look at Dame's numbers recently. Don't look at him from
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, we
him and Dame is a conversation.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie to
This
you.
year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
it might be.
I really
Damn.
don't
If it's not Boston, I'm sorry. If it's not Milwaukee,
New York.
then I think it would be the Knicks, only because the Knicks have, like, they're rich with wings, as far as
They
to,
are,
like,
yeah.
throw at
They are.
Jalen and to throw at Tatum, and if Cat could ball the way that he's balling, and maybe he could prove to us that he could do that in the playoffs, I would give them a shot. They might be better built as a roster to beat Boston. Obviously, we just look at Dame and we look at Lillard, and that's why we give the Bucks a chance. But I think as far as like a team that's built, I think it is the Knicks. I think they're better built to do it. If you
I know,
what I'm
but
saying.
usually star players are the ones that get there.
Hey, is Cat the best big man in the East?
No, that's Giannis.
Big man, like I'm talking about.
Giannis is a big man. It's a power forward center.
Giannis is like a ring away from.
Second,
Second one.
Cat.
No, Embiid.
No. Yeah, I'll take. I'll take. Yeah, I'll take.
When
Hey,
when healthy.
Hey, can we look?
Yeah, we can.
How many more topics do you have on this document right now?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, hey, let's just have a. You want to lay down? Get up real quick. Have him lay down. Let's do a therapy session.
You wanna say-
Listen, brother, I don't like the guy either.
Well, I said the East. I
But
said
Cat's
East.
not better than Embiid.
I said
Let's
no.
relax.
Not in his wildest dreams.
Come on, bro.
Not in his wildest dreams.
Hey, real talk. Look at me deep in my eyes.
All right, calm down.
Embiid might have been a better player in his second NBA year than Cat's ever been. Real conversation, bro.
You remember how
Just
that
real
advice
talk.
that you give me for me not to use my hate?
Yeah, hey, what the fuck happened to
Don't
this guy?
don't do that, baby.
We got a pod and you forgot how to act?
Come on, not really, man.
What happened?
I mean, the whole reason.
You were
of the
supposed to be
pod-
the lovey-dovey guy.
The whole reason of the pod is to say
It's
what's
always
on your
been fake.
chest. It's always.
It's always been fake. His whole like sweetheart, lovey. What's it? Ibn
Yeah,
Haram?
wallah. You know what
What's
it
that?
is? It's just
لا قبل ما أفلح
when healthy, yes, man. Embiid is
Obviously,
Yeah.
But, like, bro, this pod is supposed to like to say what's on your chest, to say like the truth, to talk about it.
That
you know?
truth. You see, that was the most important
Yeah,
word you just said.
yes.
Another truth.
Embiid is.
Cat is better than Embiid?
Nah, he's not better than me. but,
Okay.
like, this year he is.
I mean,
Sure,
this year,
but-
Jared McCain is better than Embiid, but we're
Yeah,
talking,
come on,
you know,
baby.
in general.
Come on.
Man, play some games, man. Buckle.
He
Put your big
is
boy panties on.
injured.
He wasn't always injured. He got suspended for a couple of games because of that reporter shit.
Yeah, no, but he
So, like,
he
you know what I
is
mean?
injured.
You know what I
cool.
mean?
Why would Embiid not want to play?
Hey, you know who was always hurt? Wade was always hurt, but he always played.
No, he was hurt. Kobe was always hurt.
Nah, guys.
Guys. Okay, have you guys noticed who we talk about that would get? Like, think about it. It's Embiid is 7 foot,
300.
300 pounds, and
Oh, yeah?
doesn't just play like a traditional big man.
Okay. Yeah. Whose fault is
Look
that?
at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
What do you mean? Whose fault?
Whose fault is that he doesn't play like a
When
traditional?
God put his body together, he
Okay.
didn't put him together to play basketball, bro. That body's not meant to go
brother,
up and
he
down.
played basketball. Who chose not to play like a traditional big man? His coach.
Embiid plays like a
But he
traditional big man.
does, but he does
What's wrong
other
with you
things.
guys?
He does
though.
other things, I understand, but a traditional big man is not supposed to do the things that Embiid does.
Guys, Embiid is the best post player in the league.
I
No,
understand
but
that,
I'm-
brother.
no, but
I
all I'm trying
understand
to
that.
tell
But
him
who's
is,
saying
like-
why he's always getting injured is because he's not playing like a traditional
No,
big
man, his knees are fucked, bro.
You,
Why-
you said that a little bit.
What are
Huh?
you saying?
You did say that a little bit.
No, but Hetty. So yes, the wear and tear on his knees obviously have come, but he's
Oh,
always.
don't look at me. I'm here just to sprinkle.
But he's
I'm here to
always
sprinkle gas
listen.
on the fire.
he's-
That's all I'm
guys,
here.
this isn't his first time he hurt his knees. Like the guy probably has no cartilage left on his knees at this point.
Why?
So Dewan Blair didn't either. He played.
I thought about it over this weekend,
Double
guys.
machine,
I
guys.
thought about this weekend, guys. When somebody's hurt, they're hurt.
Okay.
So if the Sixers get healthy, you don't think they can give Boston a run for their money, bro? They got some wings.
No,
They got some guard play.
No.
They got the best, arguably
no.
second best big in the league.
Somebody put a stat other day, and I really hope it's true since I'm gonna repeat it. But I'm gonna use this term correctly since you guys have always gotten me. Paul George is one of the most overrated players of our just like his name has so much more sizzle than it ever. I think I read that he's never averaged over like 25 points. I think I read that.
I feel like he did it in OKC.
I think I read that, or it's been like
I feel like if you say it one more time, I'm pulling up basketball reference and there's L's
it's
on
been
this.
like a while. Somebody put something that was
It's
just,
been since 2014-15 when you played in OKC, probably.
yeah, it's like been a while since he's averaged over 25 points.
35. It's gonna
For
be a
me,
while.
it's like, yeah, I don't like when somebody brings up the name Paul George and Embiid and Maxey, like, no, that doesn't get me more excited for than the combination of Giannis and Lillard
In 2013.
or the Knicks.
In,
It
20, in
ain't
2013.
2013, brother. It ain't
He's saying-
2013.
Laudo.
What are you
In
saying?
2013. Paul George. Maxey last year and Embiid 2 years ago.
Oh, that's a dynasty. That's different, bro.
Yeah, but it's
But what the fuck was your point right now?
yeah. So
What
I
you-
stopped him for a good
What did you
reason.
say right now?
Just put the point out.
So we
there.
took LeBron from 10 years ago, Steph
like, you
from
know,
8
put
years
the-
ago,
put the Paul
and
George-
Kobe from 15 years
Paul
ago.
George is a really good player.
And I
Oh my God.
and I
Hey, this pod's been going on for a minute.
and I go back. He
switched
is a really
Damn.
good
You
player.
switched up on that? You were snapping at him for calling
He's
him
a great player.
Yeah,
No,
he's not calling.
You see, that's just a different definition of words, so we're not going to argue about that.
Paul George is not a good player, bro. A good player is Alex Caruso is a good
No.
player.
Now
bro.
I'm
It's
sprinkling
not a
it.
great player.
I'm
See, I'm not going to
sprinkling
argue about this. You guys are not going to be fired up.
Hey, how you feel about Caruso and Derek White conversation? Are you coming
I
up?
was completely wrong. Caruso's not working out as much as it is for OKC. I was wrong about that. But I thought he was going to have a bigger impact. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That was boring. Why'd you do
it
that?
was-
I don't like how you did that.
don't get me wrong about the whole great player thing, because my definition of great is different than yours, and that's okay.
Your definition is top 5.
No, he's just not great, man. He's not
Was Kobe great?
Yes, Kobe's great, man.
How great was Kobe?
One of the greatest of all time. Hetty,
Third?
can I ask you
Was
a
he
question?
third?
Can I ask you a
Was
question?
he third?
Whatever. He's like third or second all time. Can I ask you a question?
Third or second?
Right now, if somebody didn't watch basketball, right, and you said, and you know the guy's name is John, and John's like, "Yo, point me towards like a great wing in this league." Paul George is gonna be like the 7th one, man. Maybe not even like a great wing, a great you know two-way player. Like no, he's not.
When he's healthy?
No, not even when he's healthy, bro.
Okay, let me just see something real quick.
By the way, Jalen Green 2 points.
A little
Jabari
handy
3 more
dandy.
rebounds.
A little handy dandy notebook here.
Paul George is a great player.
We're on the pod.
man,
Let's
he's
just
not
pull up a
great.
few
Paul
things
George
here.
is
I'm not going to
player,
argue
bro.
because again,
He's not a really-
I
he's a
use
really good
my
player.
definition of great differently for you guys. It's a
All right,
higher
let's
regard
see.
for me.
So was it like his whole career? He was
Damn, this
never a great
motherfucker's
player?
6'8".
No, bro.
Jesus.
Paul George is one of the best wings in this league.
No,
but
brother, you're not answering my question. His whole career, he was never a great player. He was always a good player.
he had spurts when he was playing like a great player, like when
he took
his
his
Thunder.
team to-
By the way, he
Conference
averaged
Finals?
25 5 years ago. He averaged 28, 8,
so
and
that's
7.
I think that's what somebody was saying. It was
28 and 4.
It was like it's been like
5 years ago is not
since
that
then.
long ago, bro.
5 years ago. It's 5 seasons, Eddie. He's been the second option on the team, and sometimes the
Steph
first.
probably hasn't averaged 25 in 4
Well,
5
we're not
years.
talking
either.
about Steph right now. Steph has led his team to a championship, being the first option recently.
True.
Come on, bro.
Debatable.
We're not sitting here, you know.
I mean, last year, Paul George averaged 23 5 and 5 and was an all star. That's not a good player, bro. How's that a good
It's
player?
a really good player. He's not a great player in my eyes.
23 5. He's a top 30 player in the league easily.
It's not great though. But that's my definition. I'm not mad at you for saying it. But in
Ah.
my eyes, it's not great.
There's nothing wrong with that, Eddie.
Yeah, it's just like my definition. I'm not pointing to somebody
You know what? I'll
Where's
say
your
it.
Geno Smith line on greatness?
in the NBA. That's so hard.
Why is it hard?
So many more players.
I know. Where's the line? Where do you draw the line?
Geno.
Is D Mitch a great player?
Yes.
Yeah, he's shown it this year. D Mitch is a great player, man.
But I mean, D Mitch might be top fucking 7 in the
Yeah,
league.
I mean, D Mitch.
So if I'll go, is D Book a great player?
No.
Yes. I hold them both in the same
Yeah,
regard.
but to me, when Paul George is healthy, the last 2-3 years he's been in the. goes around
I've
with those
never
guys.
seen Paul George lead a team to the championship.
What?
To the championship. I've never seen him be the number one on a championship team like D Book was when he took his team to the championship.
I mean, he was 1 game away when he played Miami Heat.
One game away, man.
I mean, he played the Miami Heat, and D Book would have got fucking swept.
If
What are you talking about right
it
now?
is what he just.
D Mitch.
Hey, you
when
haven't
did
been.
D
Why
Mitch
did you
take his
turn
team
like
to
this?
D
Why'd you
Book?
turn like this recently? You just become so like out of context.
You mean I'm not?
You always used to put context on things. Now you just take things out of context.
because Paul
one guy led a
George.
team to NBA championship. That's what we're using now. What kind of fucking weird
Yes,
ass?
bro.
What kind of so D Book's better than Tracy McGrady now because he led a team to a. I'll smack you. Fucking guy. What the
fuck
fuck is
up.
wrong with you, bro?
Oh man.
What?
What happened to Ayton? What happened to all those? To all
What happened to the best point guard in the NBA at the time?
Yeah, true.
Listen, again,
Come on, guys.
though, but I just
And
said
he got his. And let's just be honest, they got ragdolled.
they won 2
They
games.
ended up getting ragdolled by Giannis.
There's no.
Ragdolled.
There's
Ragdolled.
no. Listen. There's no.
Hey, that last game was crazy.
There's listen.
50,
There's
50 to kill him.
They
That's
won
crazy.
2 games.
Yeah.
Suns won 2 games.
Yeah, and then Giannis had to have one of the
That was
greatest
one.
Then
stretches.
Giannis became Giannis.
Yeah, he's
It's like,
woke
you know, it's
up.
tough when somebody has 50 on you. It's a little hard to beat.
So there's been a lot of trade rumors about our boy Jimmy Buckets.
I thought you were about to say LeBron.
And I cannot say. We'll talk about LeBron in a little bit. Not a big fan of Jimmy Butler, but I'm gonna name you guys some teams that if he got traded to that team, if they would make him clear championship contenders. You guys are gonna say yes, or you guys are gonna say no. If he got traded to the Hawks, are they championship contenders?
No.
No. Houston.
No.
Yes.
No, not in my
I'm going to go
eyes.
yes.
What?
I'm going to go yes.
No.
On that one, I'll go yes.
I don't see Jimmy's like to take the team over them. The Warriors. If he got traded to the Warriors, are they championship contenders?
No.
In my eyes, no.
No.
If he got traded to Denver, would they be championship
Yes.
contenders
absolutely.
even
Yes.
more?
Yes, because they're
Yes.
already contenders. so-
Would you trade Jimmy Butler for Jamal Murray? today?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Not
don't
straight
think
up.
I'm
Like,
A
No.
combination of Jimmy Butler and Jokic.
yeah,
bro.
yo, Jimmy's like 34, bro.
Yeah.
35.
How-
If he got
Jamal.
traded to the Lakers,
Jamal's not even 30 probably yet, bro.
if he got traded to the Lakers, would they be contenders?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah as well.
I'm gonna say yeah on that,
For
bro.
who though?
Anybody.
Like
Real
D'Lo
talk.
and
Anybody
a
not named LeBron
combination.
AD. I'll do it.
If he got traded to the Pacers, would they be championship contenders? Ah,
I would want to say no because of. No.
I'm gonna say contenders, but like they're not gonna win a championship. But they'd be contenders.
I was just reading this before the pod started. He added the Phoenix Suns to a list of teams he would want to get traded to. If he got traded to the Phoenix Suns,
For who?
if they traded Beal for Jimmy Butler, does that make them championship contenders in your?
No, because I think that's an even worse fit. Like at least Beal is a good shooter. At least he's like a point guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jimmy's a ball.
I don't look at Jimmy right now as like that big of a trade chip, bro.
Back to the Houston thing, guys. Houston might be in the West Conference Finals this year, just the way they're built, bro.
Yeah, I know. But,
Like, yeah, he takes them over the hump, and the only reason why I say that is because of their system.
you know,
He'd be in that system, right? A cog.
Yeah, but
He'd be a cog. He wouldn't be a ball dominant. He wouldn't be the ball dominant Jimmy Butler you see right now.
do you still
Really?
see?
Yeah, fuck
Do you
it,
still
bro.
see? So
He'd
you
be the
s-
DeMar DeRozan, what he is for the Kings right now. That's what Jimmy Butler would be for that
So
team.
when it comes to
Jamal
like
DeRozan,
actual
yeah.
playoff basketball, you still think that you think Houston's better than? I still look at OKC. Obviously, I still think the Wolves will get their shit
and
together.
Dallas is better than him.
Dallas is better than them. I think Denver's better than them too.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, obviously, I'm not picking them to make it there. But I'm saying, like, if we wake
Jimmy?
up and if the second seed ends up being in the West Conference Finals, are you shocked that the second seed was in the West Conference Finals?
Jimmy
In the
would
West.
and Jimmy would get they would gain
Again,
some
contenders
attention.
doesn't mean they're going to win the championship. It just means, like, that's not a team you want to play in the West Conference Finals. And that's true. If you put them on that team, you don't want to play that team in the West
You
Conference
brought up
Finals.
LeBron before this, and
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about the Lakers, and I think people, including us, need to temper our expectations about the Lakers, including myself as a Lakers fan. In this day and age, with the NBA, getting your two max spots is the most important things, and getting the two right ones are really important. So when you look at the Lakers, your two max spots belong to Anthony Davis
LeBron James.
and LeBron James. LeBron James is 40 years old. And I know people hate when we bring that up, but yes, he is 40 years old. And the other max spot goes to Anthony Davis. And I think that we've always realized that Anthony Davis is inconsistent when you really need him,
Bag,
right?
bag of knees.
Soft.
Bag of knees.
So, or you guys call him soft.
Bag of peas.
So when I think of that combination of those two guys, especially with LeBron being 40 and not being able to carry the load, especially deeper into longer runs, if the rest of your roster isn't absolutely perfect, well, this is what you're going to get. The Lakers that we're seeing right now. I really just don't think that LeBron could be the second best player on a championship team. And
Not when AD's your one, no.
not with AD. But how many players can you see as your number one above him
And everybody that's better than AD.
and say, oh, we're going to win the championship? I really think it's only like two. And not,
If you switched AD for Tatum, we'd be the favorite to win the NBA championship tomorrow.
I don't know. And not because because I don't think that Tatum's better than AD. I do. But no, I don't think the Lakers are championship contenders with Tatum instead of AD.
People went too far on Tatum.
Wow.
So now I'm coming on him.
No. Hey,
I'm actually so
People
shocked.
went too far left with Tatum now. So I'm coming back on Tatum. Like,
Come
I don't
on.
fuck with the guy either, but relax.
does
It's one of
Tatum,
those
does
now.
Tatum
shocked.
fix the issues that the Lakers have?
No, he'd be a solution. That AD isn't.
No, they're one of the worst defensive
Hakeem
teams.
AD's not a solution to anything. He's a great player. He's not a solution to anything.
I don't.
Let me tell you the difference between
My
Tatum
whole
and
point
AD.
is that it's the issues run deeper.
I'm making out with this mic right now, bro.
So back it up.
My issues, I'm saying that the issues run deeper than just AD and LeBron, especially with them being the two guys. Like, I don't think that you switch Tatum
So
and
we
AD.
went from they have one of the best rosters, like a great roster,
Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan.
3
I'm-
weeks ago,
I'm a homer.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You're not a homer. Well, can I ask you a question? And you're gonna get offended, and you're not gonna tell me anything to back it up. What the fuck's been the difference between Darvin Ham and JJ Redick? Somebody explain it to me.
Honestly,
Do you like our rotations? Do you think they're good? They're okay.
I don't look at coaching as an
Do you
issue
think
with this team.
do you think they want to play well? Do you think they want to play for JJ Redick more
Yeah.
than they played for Darvin Ham?
Yeah,
I can't tell.
100%. Yeah,
I
man.
can't tell.
Hetty, think about it. Last year,
What was their record through 25 games last
when
year?
Darvin Ham benched D'Lo, it was basically the end of D'Lo.
What AR wasn't AR yet, like he is now. But the question is what's their record after 25
It's the
games?
same thing. It's the
same
same
thing.
record,
Why?
Hetty. But when you watch these two teams,
Has the roster changed?
no, the roster hasn't changed. When you watch these two teams, do you look at this as a coaching issue?
No.
I don't. Last year, when we would watch the Lakers, we'd be like, yes, there's a problem on a coaching side
Was
of
it?
things here. Yes, it was, though, Hetty.
That was the issue we were losing games though?
Yes, Hetty. When Darvin Ham benched not only D'Angelo Russell
Is D'Angelo
and Austin Reeves.
Uh-huh. D'Lo's
Yes,
benched
bro.
right now.
Huh?
D'Lo's benched right now.
Yes, but he also had Austin Reeves, who was
is
our
that-
third option on nights. And,
What does that solve?
and Rui. He had Rui benched too.
What is that solving right now?
Hetty, this year is more about
If we kept the roster the same, we switched the coach, the record's still the same thing, bro. More healthy. Come on.
LeBron's not playing as well though. That's kind of big though.
The difference is the 2 points that LeBron's averaging?
Not 2 points.
It's 2 points.
I mean,
It's the
he went
difference.
through a stretch where didn't hit a 3 for like 5 games.
He goes through those stretches. He's gone through those stretches last year. We need to relax on LeBron. He only scored less than 15 2 games, bro. Like let's relax.
I
He's
know.
averaging 24.
Petty.
Let's relax.
but
We took him in the parlay when he had those games, but like, bro, he's averaging 24 a game.
Petty, my thing is I'm not blaming LeBron.
No, I'm not blaming LeBron.
I need to.
Do you not understand who I'm blaming it on?
You're blaming JJ Redick?
No.
Who are you blaming?
AD.
The team?
A lot of it's on AD.
I'm not. But guys, I'm not going to blame AD either.
Oh, well, then go fuck yourself. Let me tell you why. Because every other player that's above AD, if his team was struggling, the blame would solely fall on his feet. And if for
And then-
some reason on AD, we turn the other cheek.
No,
weird.
Hetty, I just said that he's one of the most inconsistent start players in this league. I know
That
what
hurts.
his faults are,
That hurts.
but
Then you're not going to win a series playing like
the
that. Bro.
issue
Sorry.
with the Lakers fall a lot deeper than that, though, bro. It does, though.
They don't have
just-
shooting.
They don't have shooting.
The glaring
And they have
thing
no
is like
bench.
they have no shooting.
They have no bench, bro.
I mean, like their bench
There
is
was
okay.
only one
they have
game.
no bench,
There was
bro.
only one game this season where AD balled and they still lost. Was that Hawks game? But when AD balls and has a really good AD game,
And he still lost him that game.
But what's
he
really
threw
a
the ball
great-
to Atlanta Hawks on an inbound play, bro.
But guys,
he
other
still
than that
lost the
game,
game.
but what's
when
a
AD's
really good
balling, when AD Hakeem is 29, 30 points and 12, 13, 14 rebounds
Mm-hmm.
a game, 2, 3 assists a game, nobody's gonna beat them.
But the problem is he does that against Jalen Duren. But when he's playing Jokic or he's playing Embiid,
I understand
or
that.
he's
I'm with
playing a
you.
big or
I'm with you.
Şengün or Sabonis or Bam, it's glaring. It's not the same guy.
I know.
If you're a top 5 player in the NBA, you're gonna get the large majority of the credit and the large majority of the blame.
1,000%.
It's been like that for 50 years.
I couldn't
That's
I'm
just
just
how it
going to be
goes.
really
I
honest
can't
with you.
disagree with you,
I'm
bro.
not trying to defend AD. This is more of a shot at the
Seems
Lakers.
like you are.
There's 2 players in this league right now, maybe 3, that if you switched AD with that player, that I'm thinking, yeah, this team is clearly better.
Bigs, you mean?
Players.
Players? There's more.
Yeah,
There's more than 3.
I think that if we do,
Healthy Embiid.
I think
Healthy
we could do
Giannis.
Giannis, Joker,
Embiid.
Embiid.
Tatum.
I don't. Not because what does he solve for them? They would be 10 times worse on defense, guys. AD's still
Be
one of the best
a lot better
defenders.
shooting.
AD's
shooting
still
the
one of the
ball.
best. He's their defense.
Tatum
guys.
is a much better playmaker than AD also.
He's their best player on defense. I don't
Tatum
look at
also
this.
commands more
They're
defense
one of
than
the
AD
worst
does.
defensive teams in the league,
better
man.
shooter, better passer.
Commands a lot more from the
Tatum
defense
does not
than
make
AD
the
does.
Lakers better today, and
He
just in
does.
my eyes,
He doesn't make them a championship team, but he makes them better.
I don't know.
Actually, I take that back. Bro, we'd be one of the favorites to win the NBA championship with Tatum instead of Embiid, bro.
I don't think so. I don't. I don't. It's not. Or it's not. Maybe it's just not clicking to me
Well,
that quick.
it's not clicking.
We'll never know.
Or we.
I mean, he might be going to another team.
No, LeBron's not going nowhere, man.
You guys don't want to see that?
It's a little. It's
not as a
bit,
Lakers
it's a little
fan,
bit of
no.
drama. They just want to start.
But
from
now,
drama.
now at this part of their careers, I would like to see it.
No.
It's cool.
Why?
That's cool.
Who do you? Who
I mean,
do
they're
you want
both
him to go?
old. Listen, if they win the championship, nobody's gonna give a fuck about it anyway. It's gonna be a cool championship. It's not
Wait,
really gonna.
him and Steph?
Yeah.
They'll win a championship.
Oh my God! Everybody and their mothers would care about that.
No. I'm saying like nobody would look at it as like a legacy thing. Everybody would be looking at it Yeah, bro.
It definitely would be a legacy thing because they would still be the two best players in
No,
that
it'd
team.
be like a funny championship. Like it'd be like not a funny one, like a cool one. It'd be like a cool championship.
That
All
would-
like local LeBron and stuff.
that would
Hey,
they battle each other
Thing
and then they
is-
won one together at the end of their careers.
And
It's
they
cool.
love playing with each other.
They're great together.
I'm gonna be really honest
They're
with you
great
guys. I
together.
don't think that LeBron in a million years is ever going to get traded. He would just never sign with the Lakers. He would have went with whoever he wanted to this summer. Not going to get traded.
Or we got there and realized how dysfunctional the Lakers are.
Nope. The roster was the same roster.
No, it
he
wasn't.
signed the contract.
No, they did a really good job one year.
They signed no. He
Great
signed a
fucking
contract this summer, Eddie. You don't remember?
I know. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say he signed
For
a
his-
contract this year, and after they didn't get nobody.
You know,
he was
LeBron's
like,
been on the Lakers for 7 years now.
that's crazy.
This is his 7th year on the Lakers right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, bro.
It's his 7th year.
18.
Yep.
It's 2025.
Time flies by, bro.
So, in 7 years, they gave him a championship contender one time. That bubble one.
That second, the year after the bubble was too. They fell to injuries.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
But we'll never know. But for sure, it
And
was
then
that first
we
year.
made the worst decision we ever made as a dynasty, and that's trading for Russell Westbrook.
Trading
And
for
we
one of the best
traded
point guards ever.
all our young assets for a guy that can't dribble from here to there without
all right,
fucking
all right.
fumbling it.
Okay, we're not going
Yes, that's my guy.
Fumbling it? We got to the NFL all of a sudden.
Yeah, he fumbled the ball.
Tony Pollard been balling, bro.
AD is the Dak Prescott of the NBA.
No, Dak Prescott was just. Does he? Oh, wait, though.
Who is the Geno of this league? Who's our
The Geno of this league?
yeah? Who sets the line of like okay, this
Well, Geno's too much because, like you're talking about for good players.
like who's the most mid best player
Oh,
in the
like-
league? Who's the best mid player? in
Jalen
the
Brown
league?
is the Geno Smith line.
No. DeRozan.
No, it is Jalen Brown.
It's Jalen Brown.
It's kind of like
Jalen Brown is a great
Brown
player.
has a Finals MVP. What do you
That's what I'm saying. He's a great player. But, like, you know,
Gino will.
he's 15. I look at, like, great, like, hey, you're a great fucking player. Like, the 30 best.
yes.
Like, the 30 best, and he's like 10 to 15.
Yeah, because like Jalen Brown's not a
Like, you
great,
can argue 10 to 15 for him. So,
yeah,
like,
like,
in that
I don't
range.
throw like the word great on. So like
You don't think Jalen Brown is a
when
great player?
if I would yeah I don't put great.
Oh,
on him.
you're great. It's just a dumb. You just have a dumb definition of great, man.
So wait, so
So a guy averages 25, the best defender on his team, and
you're
the finals
Ja-
MVP is
so
not a great
wait,
player.
wait,
What?
you're Jalen Brown. You're Geno Smith. Of
I
this
might be
league is
being
Jalen Brown.
disrespectful to Jalen Brown, but that's the first name that comes in
So
my
like
head.
is
Because I
Geno?
look at his quarterbacks, 30 quarterbacks in the league, 15 is Geno. So I'm looking at the first
So
top
is
30
Geno a
players, 15
great
is like
quarterback?
Jalen. Don't ask me about Geno. I have a different opinion on most people about Geno. I really like Geno.
I like
Me
Geno.
personally, I like Geno a
And then
lot.
you guys are strong.
No, there's nothing to be wrong about. The guy throws for 4,000 yards every year. There's nothing to be wrong about. And yes, he has great weapons, but when we gave Brock the excuse, he said he still has to do it. And Geno still has to do it.
But the
So-
difference,
I love
the difference is, well, so I could make my point real quick. The difference is that when we gave Brock,
Oh, well, I did finish my point.
when we gave Brock weapons, he was an MVP candidate with elite numbers. It's just
He didn't have as much as
he did. It,
Geno didn't have as much as Brock
Petty,
did.
it's
Though.
not. I know, but it's not just about yards though. It's about touchdowns and interceptions.
No, he's a league leader in touchdowns like last 3 years.
No. How many
How many
interceptions?
touches
though?
does he have?
Come on, bro.
That's a good amount.
He's a
So does Josh Allen.
He's a better James Winston, Eddie. That's what he is.
Yes,
Guys,
you know
is-
what? That's actually fun.
guys.
That's exactly what I look at him. I
Guys,
do.
bro,
He's a
like-
Jano.
he's a better
Yeah,
James
Heady.
I
that's-
mean, man, he's in that range. Like
I
to me,
love
he's better than
Geno.
Brock. Like he's one spot better than Brock. Well, literally one spot. If you
Listen.
if you have Brock at 30, I think Geno's 29. I think that's where he ranks.
If you flip him, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
I'd be mad. I want Geno
Oh no.
for $2 million a year. You want Geno or Brock? I promise you want Geno for $2 million a year.
No,
going
I want Purdy.
He's going your
I mean, I like again, sure, but like to me, he's one spot ahead of Brock. Wherever you have Brock,
All right, so who,
he's one spot
So
ahead.
we're not doing Jalen Brown as the Geno. of that
Yeah, he
league.
is. He's
we're
like
not.
15.
No.
So we're going Paul George.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who it is, real talk? Why is his hair on this mic?
Yeah.
You know who it is, real
Because
talk?
your whole face was on the mic the whole time.
You know
That's
who's
why.
real talk? Might be the Geno Smith line. The bronze, bro.
No.
Brunson?
No.
What?
Brunson?
Yeah, Brunson's not top 10. I'm getting sick
Nah,
from
he
this.
is, and I've always been on that
Not
line
top
with
10.
you, man. Yeah.
He's like 15.
Is it okay for me to say that Brunson's a little overrated?
No, because nobody has him that highly rated.
Are you sure?
In the circles that I'm in, they know.
You
I don't
have
know
one
who,
circle.
I don't know who you're talking
You
to.
have one
but
circle.
I don't know what.
But like, if you think,
what do you see on social media that makes him overrated?
No,
bro?
but I'm saying, if you think, I mean, he's
Salva de Cigarro.
he's even himself is kind of shook at that.
Listen, brother. This is the dynamic of this podcast. We're 25 episodes deep. He overrates everyone. You underrate everyone. I try to be the mediator. And then sometimes I end up sometimes I
okay.
end up shitting on him even more. And sometimes I end up loving him more than I should.
Hey.
This is the dynamic of the pod. I mean,
Yo, look at me. That was on the money.
what's the
Overrate
issue?
him? No, I don't overrate him. What do I overrate?
Oh, you overrate Jalen Brunson a little bit. A little bit.
Tiny.
A little bit.
How?
Like when I...
Because
No, you don't overrate him.
No, because I mean,
God,
he's
got mad at
not.
us for a
I mean, he's not.
Jalen Brunson is not a top 10 player in the league.
He's a top 5 point guard in the league.
Is he?
Hey,
Go
so
move on,
I
move on.
was trying to think for our last topic. I was trying to think of what would be the most actual basement combo that we have, because I don't think people realize in the basement when we argue about things, it's never about LeBron and Kobe and all those guys. It's about the dumbest things in the world.
It's about Brock Purdy popping a vein in a bottle.
It's about him
bottle.
being wrong about Brock, or us arguing about who's better, you know, Caruso or Derek White, right? So
Derek White by far.
I wanted to do a quick would you rather NBA role players edition.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna give you guys
Almost done.
2 names and we're gonna pick, right? All right. Jalen Suggs or D'Angelo Russell?
D-Lo.
Suggs.
Suggs 100%, bro. The guy defends 10 times better
I
than
love
him.
D-Lo, man.
And he's not gonna good. Nas Reed or Aaron Gordon?
Aaron Gordon.
Nas Reed.
I'm going with Aaron Gordon.
Going AG,
Nas
brother.
Yeah,
Reed.
he's one of the best defenders
6
in the
men
league.
in the league, bro. What are you talking about?
That's because he doesn't start. He's not good enough to start. Aaron Gordon is good enough to start.
They need him to start, man.
Derek White or Mikal Bridges?
Mikal.
Der- Really?
Talking about Mikal Bridges, right? New
Mikal
York Knicks
Bridges.
Mikal Bridges?
Yes.
This is a disrespectful question.
I mean, I have Mikal Bridges, but that also shows you that like Mikal Bridges is way overpaid because I have him on a role player list here.
You do. That's you being an idiot. That's not on my Mikal Bridges.
Austin Reeves or Derek White?
Austin Reeves.
No, man. Derek White.
No, I'm taking Austin
I'm
Reeves.
taking Derek White.
I'm taking Austin
No
Reeves.
way.
I think Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves. I'm taking AR off of playmaking. I'm taking AR. He's a better
that's
playmaker.
the bigger thing that I came with.
That's the only thing he does better.
That's it.
But it's important. Playmaking is
Yeah,
very
I get
important.
it, but that's it. Every other attribute goes
AR
to
is a
Derek
good enough
White.
shooter
Guys,
to contend.
What, I'm gonna
The
say,
Lakers
I'm gonna
haven't
say
had
right now, you
AR.
switch Derek White for Austin Reeves. They don't win that championship last year.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
That's
yes,
what
they
I'm
do,
saying.
man. AR's a really good player. You're just
So this is you overrating Derek White
yeah.
again.
All right, Drew Holiday or Draymond Green right now?
Drew
Holiday.
Holiday. Easier fit on most teams.
Yeah, I'm with Drew Holiday. Last but not least, this is just a funny one: D'Lo or Reeves? And I don't even.
I mean, it's AR. This is
Yeah,
Some
I-
of these questions you asked were. This is an indictment on Aaron Austin Reeves. That we even have him in the conversation with
In
Dino.
what world is Draymond Green a role player?
he's
He's the ultimate role
he's an
player.
absolute role.
He's the best role player of all time.
Hey, Mikal Bridges might be considered a role player, bro. Like,
On this Knicks team, he was.
Yeah.
But when he was averaging 25 on the Nets, Derek White in his wildest dreams would have been able to do that.
I mean, listen,
Right?
brother. I do not want Mikal Bridges as one of my top 3 players on my team, bro.
He's a top 3 player on the team right now, on a
I
contender.
don't think so. I think Anunoby is better than Mikal Bridges.
That's a very big toss-up. Huge toss-up.
Yeah, it is. But
He's arguably third
I like Anunoby better. That's just
because
me,
of
though.
defense. I
Yeah,
like
he's
Anunoby better.
so he's bigger too, man. He's,
He's big. Do the Mikal Bridges thing.
oh my God.
When he hits a 3. There you go.
Sick as-
So much-
sick as
I love
celebration.
Mikal Bridges,
so
bro,
much
but
swag here.
I can't. That's a dumb question. I mean,
That
Derek
is,
White was a
yeah,
dumb
no.
question. I'm
Mikal
not gonna lie. Everything else I was okay with. That's a dumb
He's one of the
question.
main players why I like that Knicks team so much now when he got traded to
I
me.
don't like that Knicks team.
I love that Knicks team, bro.
I don't like him.
Why?
you got on me when I said that I wasn't.
I'm not overrating them though. I'm not overrating.
I'm not
them.
talking about how good they are.
Yeah.
Talk about they're boring. They're boring to watch.
No, they're not.
They are. It's a nasty game.
I mean, half the NBA most of the NBA is boring to watch, man. You can't say that about
All
them.
right, we're not gonna go this far. Not the whole NBA is boring to watch,
majority of it.
fellas.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
the
not,
majority.
man. No, it's not.
Like I like teams like like the Pistons. They play smash mouth basketball. It's fun to watch. Like teams like the Clippers, for example. I like watching teams like that.
People gave us some
Kings.
recommendations out there. They're like, you guys should watch the Rockets more.
Wait, the Rockets are really
Yeah,
good.
they were telling us to watch the Rockets more.
I like
Yeah.
the Kings. The
I
Kings
like the
take a lot of
Kings.
threes, but they have an inside-out game. It's nice.
The,
Little middies with
Thunder.
DeMar.
Thunder.
Yeah,
The
people were
Thunder
saying-
when
people were
it's not
telling us-
yesterday.
Yeah.
People are telling us to watch the Thunder, which that they do have some smash.
The Mavs also fall into that category. Teams like the Wizards, teams
if
like the
you're not-
Timberwolves and like the Nuggets. Yeah, I can't watch those teams, brother. I'm sorry.
No, if you're
a
not
lot.
a fan of,
I don't like
Luka,
watching-
then
I
it's
don't wa-
probably
I don't
not
like
fun
watching
to
the
watch.
Nuggets.
It's not probably not fun.
At
I would
all.
rather watch the Nuggets over
The Nuggets is a lot
Dallas.
of threes. It's a lot of threes, bro. It's a lot. Boston is boring to watch. Who could I think of? The Lakers are boring to watch because they suck, so it's boring to watch.
Yeah, I
but
know. Oh man,
LaMelo Ball is fun as fuck to
I
watch.
still haven't watched the Hornets game.
you're not missing much. They're a bad team. He takes all the shots. He makes a lot of them. I'm messing around. Man, he's LaMelo's.
See, now he's gonna watch him, and he's gonna say this is the best point guard of all in history, and you're gonna come out here and be like Austin Reeves is better than him, and then I have to come and say, guys, LaMelo Ball is like,
Hey, before we
He's
hop
top
out of here, let me
10.
make this really clear.
He's not
I
there
would
with it.
trade. I would trade
Is he?
everybody not named LeBron James and AD for LaMelo Ball.
You can say that for anybody, though, man.
No, I can't
no,
say
you would
that.
trade AD for LaMelo Ball. He's 21.
No, I'm not doing that. Again,
Guys, he's
does it make us
Are
better?
are you gonna win the championship this year?
Possibly.
We just asked this question last episode. We said, "Do you think LeBron's gonna
Well,
win a championship?" You said no. All of us,
Switching-
all of us were consensus. No.
But you switch LeBron. If you
It's
switch
not about
LaMelo,
winning. Listen.
AD, then it's like definitely no.
The LeBron Lakers cooked, done, fried.
Hey, you see when we need,
Why not winning an NBA
You
championship?
see when we need one more point from a player.
No, but right now we need 8 more points from. Right now, they're Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith still has 1 rebound. We need him for 4 today. We took him for 4. Jabari, you get 3 more, man. Right now we're at 1 rebound. We need 6 more.
And
With LeBron and AD, bro.
and-
This is what it is
and-
right now. It's
and
cooked. It's
7
fried.
minutes.
It's
7 minutes in
fried,
the
bro.
fourth quarter.
And that's okay. So if LaMelo Ball's on the table, the Lakers would pull that trigger so quick, bro.
Not for AD.
For
Absolutely,
AD,
would
so
headache.
fucking quick, bro.
Absolutely, they would.
If they're a smart franchise, they would.
No, but they
Bro,
wouldn't,
AD's
though.
31.
I know, Heady. Guys.
He's 10 years younger.
AD's averaging like 30 and 15,
Not anymore.
bro.
You keep saying that. Not anymore,
What is
bro.
he
Look at
averaging
the
right now?
slump he's
What
been
is
in,
he
bro.
averaging? Like 28 and 12 now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on, guys. I'm not. Come on, guys.
But
yes.
pull up when we have an all-star big on the other side.
Okay,
Look at his
come on,
numbers and see what they
bro.
are.
Come on, guys. Let's not.
No. I'm not saying he's better. I'm not saying AD is it better than
He's
LaMelo
a
Ball.
great player, man.
Hakeem, just understand my fucking
get what
point.
you're saying. I get what you're
this
saying.
team is trash. This organization, the LeBron Lakers, are cooked. So if I'm a Lakers GM and I get across the table, AD's 31. He could have won me a championship with LeBron. What makes me think he's going to win one without him? Yeah, I have to look at that trade and be like, all right, well, for the next 15 years, I'm going to be straight if he stays here. Yeah, bro, I'm pulling that trigger. The fuck?
Sure.
AD. Fucking yeah.
All right, this guy, they break one of their parlays. We're all out on
8
AD
points,
here.
8 points, 7 rebounds.
Come on,
really, man?
fellas.
8 points.
Come on.
The thing is, if it
Keep the
wasn't-
love for basketball. Leave the parlays to the side.
I still like Brunson a lot. He just cooked us today. You don't see him upset about Brunson.
I'm not. 3 more rebounds for Joel.
Hey.
Everything else is done.
It's not coming either.
Everything else is done.
We're done. We're all set.
Number 23 in the books, baby.
2, 3.
Make sure that you guys continue to show your support.
I want to have a little shootout on this thing behind
Make
me, bro.
sure nobody wants to watch you break your shots. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Keep on showing your support. Keep on hitting those numbers. And there goes
Why would you do that?
all the cameras are gonna go gone.
Why would you do that?
Get us out of here, Ace. Get us out of here.